Okay, good morning, everyone. I call the Drainage District Board of Directors meeting to order. We'll start with a roll call with Precinct 1.
Good morning, David Fuentes, Precinct 1.
Everardo Villarreal, Precinct 3.
Richard Cortez, County Judge. That constitutes a quorum. Mrs. Sassine, would you please lead us in prayer?
Judge, good morning, everyone. Good morning, commissioners. Let us pray. Father God, we seek your clarity and your peace over all that has occurred in our country today. We know you're with us and for us as we gather to seek your counsel. We continue to pray for the judge and four commissioners that you have appointed to lead this great county of ours. We pray for our mayors, school board members, city councils, police chiefs, district attorneys, sheriff, judges, and all who serve local communities. Strengthen them with your wisdom and grace for the heavy burdens they carry. Father God, may they manage their teams and projects with love. Keep their hearts pure and their eyes toward your face as they work in the best interest of the people they're called to serve. We continue to pray for the first responders and their families. We lift them up to you, Father God. We ask for your grace, love, and wisdom be granted to the doctors and nurses dealing with the ill. We ask for your hand of peace and comfort over them and their families. We lift up to you all those that are battling illnesses. We ask for your healing hand over them. We pray for B and his diagnosis be a positive one, Father God. Provide him and all the families with the peace that you can only bring through your son, Jesus. We praise you for the healing that's come through you. We pray for strength over all that have lost someone. May your strength carry them through all, and your grace, love, and mercy be over them. Lord Jesus, it is so easy for us to look at life from a purely human standpoint. Grant us the eyes of faith to see all things from your viewpoint. May our faith enlighten our path all the days of our lives. Scripture reminds us the more we seek you, the more we will find you. May we seek you in everything we do, and may we always work as we're working for you. Lead our surrendered hearts to the path of your peace today. And it's in your son Jesus' name we I close this. Amen.
Thank you. Did we have people sign up for open forum?
We have one person, Jamie Salazar.
Good morning, Judge, Commissioners. Jaime Salazar with the Drainage District. Judge, Commissioners, this morning, I just wanted to advise the board that the Drainage District has been invited to present at the City of Edinburgh, FAR, Mission, and Mcallen Drainage Committee. Their meeting is tentatively scheduled for October the 29th at 8:30 a.m. at FAR City Hall. Your Chief of Staff have also been notified about this presentation and event, board members. We will be presenting on the status of ongoing projects throughout the Drainage District and the county. We are going to discuss how our drainage system works through Hidalgo and Willacy County, and also discuss the need for regional detention facilities. Our goal at this presentation is to inform the City Drainage Committee the importance of managing drainage within the city systems before entering our district facilities. We will stay in contact with your Chief of Staffs, and as the information becomes available, we'll forward it to your chiefs. Thank you all.
Thank you, Jaime.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me, Judge.
That's it?
No, that's fine, thank you.
Is that it for open forum, Riley?
That'll be it, sir.
Next item will be approve the consent agenda.
Yes, sir, Judge. I do have to pull item 6A, sir. 6A, and then we recommend approval, sir.
So moved.
Second.
Have a motion to second to approve. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Did you pull 6A out completely?
Yes, sir. Now, we can go over 6A, sir. There are just some 41554, work authorization number 6. And the last item of correction, Fund 134, Budget 512, Precinct 1, FM 493, and Country Road, it should read. Approval of invoice number 5 in the amount of $11,081.61 from Sam's Engineering for engineering service for the period of September 2021, PO number 637206, work authorization number 1. Those 3 items are the correction. The rest of the items are correct in 6A, Judge. So we would ask approval of item 6A with the red corrections, and the remaining items also be approved, sir.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve as corrected. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Item 5A.
Yes, sir. 5A, requesting approval of work initiation document for wildlife damage management with the United States Department of Agriculture, Animal and Plant Health Inspection Service, Wildlife Services, and approval of general manager or designee to execute pending final review. We are applying for this grant funding to combat some of the beaver and nutria issues that we're having out in our system. They're damming up areas and it's creating a lot of issues for us. So this is a means to manage the wildlife in that area that to help us combat some of the issues that we're running into.
Motion to approve.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. 6A, requesting approval change order number 2, reflecting an increase in the amount of $700,677.63. Additional 90 days, construction calendar days in connection with contract CACD 1-20-03-908-25, mile 9 north and FM 1015, package 1A, improvements, 2018 bond repayment project 24, with Morrow LLC as recommended project engineer, Happen Associates, Inc. We're extending the project utilizing the unit prices that we have for the bid to complete one of the lateral drainage and a crossing across mile 1.5. And using the existing pricing that we have from the contractor, we'll be able to further advance this project and get it closer to completion. So everything's been reviewed by Happen Associates and it's being recommended for approval.
Motion to approve.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
6B1, requesting approval of supplemental agreement number 2 to professional engineering service contract, CACD 1-19-008-0326, with Sam's Inc. for the project Hidalgo Drain 2018 bond repayment project 13 to reflect a revised exhibit D work schedule, the extended termination date of July 31st, 2023, subject to review compliance House Bill 1295.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Item 2, requesting approval of supplemental agreement number 2 to work session number 1 for the professional engineering service contract, CACD 1-19-008-0326 with Sam's Inc. for the project Hidalgo Drain 2018 bond repayment project 13 to reflect the revised period of service to end July 31st, 2023, subject to review and compliance House Bill 1295.
Motion to approve.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
C1, requesting approval of supplemental agreement number 2 to the professional engineering service contract, CACD 1-19-018-0326 with Gutierrez Engineering Corporation for the project East Mercedes 2018 bond project referendum number 10B to reflect the revised exhibit D work schedule with the extended termination date of August 31st, 2023, subject to legal review and compliance House Bill 1295.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries.
Thank you. Item 2, request approval of supplemental agreement number 2 to work session number 1 about the professional engineering service contract at CACD 1-19-018-0326 with Gutierrez Engineering Corporation for the project East Mercedes 2018 bond repayment project number 10B to reflect the revised period of service to end on August 31st, 2023, subject to legal review and compliance House Bill 1295.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Item D1, requesting approval of payment number 2 in the amount of $63,352.17 from Morwell LLC pertaining to construction contract ACD 1-20-01020, -11. That's the correct contract number. Project engineer LNG from June 9 through September 16, PO 639626-21. We recommend approval.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 2, request for approval of payment application number 6 in the amount of $125,958.60 from H&R Lease Service LLC pertaining to construction contract ACD 1. The contract number is 20-042-0908. The services through September 4th, 2021. Project engineer, Ms. Salivar. PO 640-759-21. We recommend approval.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Motion carries.
Thank you. Item 3, request approval of payment application number 7 in an amount of $438,889.81 from Morwell LLC pertaining to construction contract HCD 120, contract number 20-0260623 for services from May 8, 2021 through September 9, 2021. Project engineer, Security Engineering Group, PO 604211. We recommend approval.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Item 7A1, requesting approval to accept bids and award a construction contract to the lowest and best bidder meeting all specified requirements, Morwell LLC, for the base bid in the amount of $797,639.50 for RFP number ACD 121-049-1006 MSS KO 7-02 drain improvements, as recommended by project engineer, Mr. Saldivar, subject to legal review and compliance with House Bill 1295.
So move.
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Pursuant to Texas Law Code 262031 and the entrance expedite project progress, requesting authority to approve Drainage District General Manager to execute change orders that involve an increase or decrease in cost of $50,000 or less, and in no event exceed the change order statutory requirement limits. The original contract price not decreased by 18% or more without the consent of the contractor.
Motion to approve.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to approve. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Item B1, requesting approval of payment application number 2 in the amount of $164,101.31 for Morwell LLC pertaining to discussion contract HCD 120-053-1006. Project engineer, Mr. Saldivar. Everything's in order. Recommend approval.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Motion carries.
8A1, approval of following personnel actions effective next to pay period 10/25/2021. We're requesting reclassification of slot number 4 from engineer 3 to engineer 4. The current pay grade is 20, the proposed pay 21. This position, this individual has become a licensed surveyor now, so we have an RPLS on staff as well. And the reclassification for slot number 12, hydrology and hydraulics graduate engineer, from a current grade 16 to an engineer 2, post grade 19. This individual has passed his PE exam, so he's going to become a licensed engineer. So we put in that grade as well. And then reclassification of slot number 33 from accountant 1 to a grade of 8 to accountant 2, a proposed grade of 10. That's a vacant position that we're seeking. Ms. Briones, our CFO, is seeking someone with the accountant 2 experience level. These were budgeted in 2022. We just want to go ahead and address them this fiscal year. So we request approval.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Raul, do we need to go to closed session?
We do have just some real estate matters, Judge. It'll be quick.
Okay, pursuant to subchapter D of chapter 551 of the Texas Government Code, we'll be retiring to closed session to discuss items listed in section 551.072 and 551.074. May I have a motion to do so?
Motion made?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. It is 9:59.
Jonathan, can you let Greg Kerr also?
Okay, we're back from closed session. We do have an action item.
On possible action on real estate acquisition, we'll need a motion to authorize Mr. Sassine and the administration to proceed as discussed in the closed meeting.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. I believe, Mother, that concludes our agenda item.
Yes, sir.
I have a motion to adjourn.
Motion made?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. May I have a motion to reconvene the Commissioners Court meeting?
So move.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. We're now back in session. Today, as is customary, we're honored to have Rafael Soto. He served in the U.S. Army. His date of service was in 1998. He reached the rank of private. He was stationed in Fort Campbell and served in the 101st EMOS Bravo Infantry. Mr. Soto, excuse me, would you please lead us in our Pledge of Allegiance?
Yes, Your Honor. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, sir, and thank you for your service. Today also, we have Constable Daniel Danny Marichalar. Did I say that? Marichalar. Excuse me, Danny. He is our constable for precinct number 5. He will lead us in today's prayer. Danny?
Mr. Marichalar, you have your,
You're on mute, sir.
you're on mute, sir? There you go.
Good morning, Judge. Good morning, Commissioners. Dear Lord, please hear prayers. We ask you, please continue being with those who ask for your blessings and protect those in need. We ask that you also heal the sick and nurture the families we've all lost loved ones to this terrible disease. Lord, during this difficult time, we ask that you please inspire vigilance and patience in our educators, healthcare professionals, business, and community leaders, and ask that they remain healthy and continue undertaking duties and further challenges. We humbly ask that you guide us in making the best decisions for our county residents. We ask for your knowledge as our community strives to come together and overcome obstacles before us. In your name we pray. Amen.
Thank you, Danny. Let's go ahead and approve the consent agenda.
Judge, Commissioners, with your permission, I'd like to pull from consent agenda item 12A, 1 and 2.
Motion to approve without 12A, 1 and 2.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Judge, Commissioners, with respect to consent agenda item 12A, 1 and 2, for the record, Commissioner Fuentes will be abstaining from any discussion and/or action. We could have a motion to approve.
So move.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve item 12A, 1 and 2. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. I'm going to go ahead and move on. We have about 9 proclamations. I think we're going to move on to the proclamations. The first one I'd like to do is item 6A. We're very honored to have Pastor Juan de la Garza here today. We're honoring him for 50 years of service to our good Lord Jesus. So, Pastor, thanks for being with us. Carlos, will you please read the...
With your permission, thank you.
Well, let's bring all his friends and family, if there are any more here, to come forward. Let's put...
Proclamation congratulating Pastor Juan de la Garza for 50 years of ministry. Whereas Pastor Juan de la Garza was born to Juan and Guadalupe de la Garza on April 16, 1951, in the city of Ejido Reynosa Diaz, Tamaulipas. At the age of 12, he came to the United States and attended Citriana Elementary and graduated from Mission High School. And whereas at the age of 20, he made a personal decision to make Jesus Christ his Lord and Savior. 2 weeks after this decision, he felt compelled to preach the gospel, and shortly after moved to San Antonio to attend the Mexican Baptist Bible Institute. He founded Iglesia del Pueblo at the age of 36 and pastored this church for over 30 years. In 2020, Iglesia del Pueblo merged with Cross Church. And whereas Pastor de la Garza is now celebrating 50 years of ministry this year, he has been married to his wife Rosie for 45 years. They have 4 beautiful daughters, 2 son-in-laws, and 6 grandchildren. He has founded 8 churches and provides spiritual guidance to many pastors and churches throughout the nation. He has traveled throughout the United States, Mexico, Central and South America, Canada, and the Caribbean, sharing the gospel in different churches and communities, as well as leadership conferences. And whereas he received a doctorate in pastoral ministry from the Latin University of Theology in California and has written 5 books, Aceite Fresco en el Desierto, Sueño en Grande, Diseños Económicos de Dios, Espíritu Santo, te necesito, and disfrutando el presente sin olvidar el pasado. And whereas Pastor Juan de la Garza currently serves alongside Pastor Jaime Loya at Cross Church and is currently the president of One Church Network and chaplain for the city of Peñitas. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed that the Hidalgo County Commissioners Court hereby congratulates Pastor Juan de la Garza for 50 years of ministry and service to our community. Thank you for your dedication and for caring for the residents of Hidalgo County. Approved this 19th day of October, 2021.
Motion approved.
Second.
May I have a motion to approve? So moved. We have a motion and a second to approve. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Otra vez. You know, Pastor, I wasn't born when you started your ministry.
I was going to say that. Judge, Commissioners, thank you so much for this recognition. I have no words. It's a little bit hard because I've been recognized in a national level, but most of the cases it's been religious. So being honored and recognized by the county, it is a great, great privilege. So I thank you all for that. I also want to say that I've been asked many times, how can you stay in ministry for so long? It's been 50 years, and it's very simple. I believe in God. I believe in the mission that God has commissioned me. And also, we have very special people with us today, like my wife, that has been a great supporter, my daughters, my son-in-laws, my kids, and great friends like pastors that are here today. These are the presidents of the alliances in the valley that represents hundreds and hundreds of churches. So the support has been incredible. And again, thank you so much. We really appreciate this recognition. God bless you, and thank you again.
We're going to take a picture.
Okay.
Just go on. Everybody's welcome. Good. Don't forget your stuff.
Thank you.
Okay, the next one today, we have a proclamation honoring Larissa and Nicole Rodriguez. She is Junior Miss Regency International.
Good morning, Judge Commissioners. Misty Palacios with the Public Affairs Department, and I will be reading the proclamation for Larissa. I think everybody's ready. Proclamation congratulating Larissa Nicole Rodriguez, Junior Miss Regency International. Whereas Larissa Nicole Rodriguez, daughter of Robert and Jennifer Rodriguez, was born in Denton, Texas on December 7, 2007. With her brother, Robert Alejandro Rodriguez, the family moved to Weslaco, where they currently reside. And whereas over the years, Larissa grew up to enjoy hobbies such as all-star cheer, pageants, modeling, and volunteering in her community. As an 8th grade student of B. Garza Middle School, she is a member of Student Council, Cheer Squad, Battle of the Books team, an all-star cheerleader at Valley All-Stars, as well as a volunteer at the Lori P. Andrews Animal Shelter in Palm Valley Animal Center. And whereas Larissa is the creator of the Voice movement, hoping to inspire others to find their voice and make a difference in their community. Through her movement, she has collected over 2,000 flip-flops for Flip Flop to the World, and over 900 socks from Mcallen Rainbow Room and Aurora House. Donated 2 mini community pantries to the city of Weslaco located at City Hall, and the library will help a family. Promoted recycling in her community and has helped make and deliver meals to the homeless with Emily's Meals. And whereas in 2020, Larissa received a Gold Presidential Volunteer Service Award for all her dedicated work and volunteer hours. And whereas on July 31st, 2021, Larissa was crowned Junior Miss Regency International in Las Vegas, Nevada. Larissa represented the state of Texas, competed against contestants from around the world over the course of 4 days for this prestigious title. Now therefore be it proclaimed that the Hidalgo County Commissioners Court does hereby congratulate Larissa Nicole Rodriguez for bringing home the title of Junior Miss Regency International. Thank you for exemplifying confidence in leadership, poise, and grace, increasingly through donated time and volunteer work within the communities of Hidalgo County. Approved this 19th day of October 2021.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Congratulations.
Good morning. I would just like to thank you for this amazing recognition, and I'm truly proud to represent Hidalgo County and the state of Texas as your Junior Miss Regency International 2021. Thank you.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Well, and the next one, we also here to congratulate Victoria Hinojosa for winning Miss Texas.
Good morning, Judge and Commissioners. It is such an honor to be just a small part in the proclamation congratulating Victoria Hinojosa, who happens to be my niece. So whereas on September 4th, 2021, 22-year-old Victoria Alejandra Hinojosa of Mcallen, Texas, fulfilled her lifelong aspiration of becoming Miss Texas USA 2021 by winning in a fierce competition of more than 120 exceptional young women, and whereas at first glance, Victoria might have come across as an unlikely candidate for a sparkling crown and prestigious title of Miss Texas USA. Growing up in an outdoorsy family, her favorite activities included shooting, fishing, and family time on the ranch. She was a state qualifier in competitive skeet shooting, yet she honed other skills. She pursued college, graduated from Texas A&M University with a degree in agricultural communications and journalism, and became a confident public speaker. And whereas because of Victoria's social media marketing and customer relations ability, she became a professional social media marketing manager. Throughout this career, she was offered e-com print model jobs for bridal and prom dresses, boutique clothing, and footwear. Her ambition is to own a marketing firm focusing on the beauty industry, and whereas, with love and encouragement from family and friends, Victoria has learned to stay true to herself. And whereas, it is because of her early college experience that she felt she needed to do more to help fight discrimination. She believes that culture and diversity training shouldn't start in college or at an orientation for new employment, but during childhood. Victoria believes in focusing on future generations at an earlier age by advocating for the importance of appreciating and respecting different cultures, religions, and traditions. She spends her spare time reading books for elementary-age children whose material focuses on embracing diversity and building self-confidence. And whereas Victoria has also found her calling to serve the community. She founded a nonprofit organization, Victorious Angels, supporting smaller or struggling nonprofit groups that benefit children. What better way to use her education and expertise in social media marketing than to assist in educating organizations on how to best use social media platforms in order to expand their resources and their outreach. She also assists by hosting virtual fundraisers and using her 10,000 plus followers to help bring awareness to the organizations and their missions. And whereas, with a determined character, Victoria shares, I have learned I won't always succeed at everything I try to do, but I will always learn and grow from these experiences. She continues to be motivated in helping young people overcome feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt while encouraging them to stay true to themselves, or as she said, God made us all unique. Embrace who you are. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed that the Hidalgo County Commissioners Court hereby congratulates Victoria Hinojosa for her well-deserved title of Miss Texas USA 2021 and applauds her compassionate character, love for community, and determination in spreading educational awareness. Thank you for your dedication to the communities of Hidalgo County, and best wishes in your future endeavors. Approved this 19th day of October, 2021.
We have a motion and a second to approve. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. One more time. Congratulations.
Good morning. What an honor for me to be standing here before you representing not only Texas, but more so the Rio Grande Valley. I still pinch myself to be sure that my biggest dream of becoming Miss Texas USA really did come true. I will be wearing Texas proudly across my chest at the Miss USA stage. Just to let you ponder on something, you know that statistically it is more difficult for someone's daughter to make it to the Miss USA stage than it is for someone's son to play in the Super Bowl. Yes. Well, I am truly blessed, and I am so excited and hope to bring home another crown to Texas. Thank you to the County of Hidalgo my Aunt Laura, for recognizing me today with a proclamation. I feel so privileged to be part of such an amazing community. What I thought I would briefly touch on this morning is what pageantry does for many young girls and women. What some may see as a beauty contest, we see as an opportunity to grow and a way to teach young women to give back to their communities. Pageantry provides a platform where women can select how they want to use their voice to make a difference in their communities, in their state, and in their country. For example, I've decided to use my platform to talk about embracing diversity. I think more needs to be done at a young age in our schools to teach children to embrace our differences in color, our differences in culture, and our differences in beliefs and religion. I choose to read books and entertain children with activities related to embracing diversity. Pageantry also provides an environment to help women gain confidence in themselves, become better public speakers, and to stay fit while encouraging others to pick up healthier eating habits. Working to become Miss Texas USA is not easy, but I am blessed and honored to be on this journey. Just know that when you as individuals get approached by young women to help sponsor her or support her for a pageant, you will be helping her grow professionally, and you will be providing her with a platform to give back to our community. I thank you again, and I would appreciate if you would keep me in your prayers during this Thanksgiving weekend, November 29th, for the final competition at Miss USA. Thank you all.
Victoria, I was expecting a whoop from you. And all that.
Bye. Good job.
Commissioner, I'm going to turn it over to you, your next three.
Okay. I appreciate that, Judge. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to turn it over to Commissioner Cantu, items 7A, B, and C.
So the next proclamation is a proclamation declaring October as Dwarfism Awareness Month. And we have some special people here to read the proclamation.
Good morning, Judge and Commissioners. We have Ms. Emma Leilani Torres. She's the daughter of 2 Hidalgo County employees, Erica Zamora Torres with Precinct 2 and Lauro Torres with the Safety Division. Item 7A, proclamation declaring October as National Dwarfism Awareness Month. It's a little heavy. Whereas a child with dwarfism is born in every 1 per 10,000 births, or 400 births per year in the United States. 80% of people with dwarfism have average height parents and siblings. There are about 400 different types of dwarfism. And whereas each type of dwarfism is unique, many types of dwarfism have some medical complications, but most people have an average lifespan as productive members of society. And whereas some types of dwarfism are recessive, that is carried within family genes. Dwarfism is usually a simple genetic change. It just happens to have very visible results. And whereas dwarfism is a condition that affects bones and cartilage, although there are exceptions, a person with dwarfism's intelligence and abilities are typical of anyone else. And whereas there are an estimated 30,000 people with dwarfism in the United States and 650,000 in the world, And since 2009, an organization, Little People of America, LPA, has been recognizing October as Dwarfism Awareness Month with the intention of raising positive awareness around dwarfism, addressing common misconceptions, and increasing opportunities for people with dwarfism around the country. And whereas it's important to remember that bodies come in all shapes and sizes, and feelings are hurt when people stare and make fun. People with dwarfism have names and would rather be called by their name than by a label. Now therefore be it resolved that the Hidalgo County Commissioners Court hereby proclaims the month of October 2021 as National Dwarfism Awareness Month and encourages the public to join in the celebration as the positive awareness around dwarfism is promoted.
Motion approved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
October 25th is International Dwarfism Day, and it just so happens that God allowed this beautiful miracle to be born on October 25th.
Oh, wow.
And I think she wants to say who her favorite commissioner is. Who's your favorite commissioner?
See, she wants to come with you. This one's getting when I was smaller. Hey, Papa, come with me. Go ahead, help me. Look what I got. Look what I got for you. I got something for you. You're gonna help me. Here we go. So our second proclamation is declaring October as Down Syndrome Awareness Month. And I thought Victoria said it best. God made us all. God made us all unique. Embrace who we are. Here we go. Whereas each year, apparently 6,000 babies are born in the United States with Down syndrome. Though these newborns will experience many challenges, American innovation and research is helping these beautiful souls lead independent, full, and happy lives. And whereas every human life possesses immeasurable value and has fundamental moral worth, people with Down syndrome deserve to be fully included and actively participate in all aspects of society. Whereas Hidalgo County is inspired by the spirit and exuberant joy with which these treasured Americans live each day, people with Down syndrome should be defined by their own strengths, abilities, and inherent value. And whereas this month of October is an important opportunity for Hidalgo County to reaffirm commitment to creating a society that better appreciates and respects the dignity of all life in all of its beautiful and miraculous stages. Together, we can create an inclusive county, one which citizens with Down syndrome are embraced in schools, workplaces, and communities, one where discrimination can no longer cast a shadow of inequality with appropriate resources and support groups, allowing people with Down syndrome to make decisions about their own lives and be heard on issues affecting their lives. Now therefore be it proclaimed that Hidalgo County Commissioners Court hereby declares the month of October as Down Syndrome Awareness Month and encourages community leaders and businesses to foster opportunities for persons with Down syndrome so they are better able to participate in our workforce and pursue their dreams. Approve this 19th day of October 2021.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Say aye.
Motion carries.
We have some people that we wanted to recognize.
Yes.
Sorry. So of course we have Jared Moore, my nephew, Viva Selena Lopez. Raise your hand, Viva.
Hi, Diva.
Millie Flores. Millie. Erica Gonzalez. Hi, Erica. Missing one more.
Gabriel Molina.
Gabriel Molina. Thank you for all your efforts to bring awareness, Deborah, and everybody here today.
And we have the Executive Director of the Rio Grande Valley Down Syndrome Association here with us, and she'd like to say a few words.
Absolutely.
On behalf of the RGV Down Syndrome Association, I want to say thank you to Hidalgo County and the commissioners. I truly believe, as an advocate and as a parent of a 10-year-old who is currently at school, thank goodness, I truly believe that this is a great time for someone with Down syndrome to be born, that there are more services and opportunities, that there is a great desire on the part of our educators, on the part of our elected officials, and on the part of our business and community to make a place for people with Down syndrome in our community and in our world. Our theme this year for our walk was Be You, Be Kind, Be Extra. And we said be you because everybody is themselves, right? Every person with Down syndrome has their own strengths and talents and challenges. Be kind because after the past 2 years, we all just need a little more kindness. And then be extra. People with Down syndrome have an extra chromosome, and that extra chromosome creates some challenges. It means that people with Down syndrome may need some extra support and some extra help. But I think it also comes with an extra dose of compassion and friendship and dancing a lot of times. And we just really want to encourage you and thank you for going the extra mile and for being extra and being aware and mindful of ways that you can include people with Down syndrome and other disabilities in activities and throughout life in the Rio Grande Valley and in Hidalgo County. So thank you so much.
Go take a picture.
That's it?
He's got candy.
Trick or treat.
He's a hero. Thank you, Mika. Nice to see you.
Bye, sweethearts.
Well, Commissioner Cantu lost his name. He's now called Santa Claus by his kids.
Thank you, Nicole. Nice to see you.
Bye, Mr. Molina. See you later.
It's okay. Go Cowboys.
Go Cowboys. Thank you for being here today.
Good to see you, buddy.
I like the shirt. Eddie.
Bye, Viva.
Bye. I'll call you.
Item C is proclamation declaring October as Pregnancy and Infant Loss Awareness Month. This is something that affects a lot of people and doesn't get a lot of recognition and awareness, and so we're going to read a proclamation today. Whereas on October 25th, 1988, President Ronald Reagan designated the entire month of October as Pregnancy and Infant Loss Awareness Month. On that day, he stated, when a child loses his parent, they are called an orphan. When a spouse loses his or her partner, they are called a widow or widower. When parents lose their child, there isn't a word to describe them. This month recognizes the loss so many parents experience across the United States around the world. And whereas approximately 1 million pregnancies yearly in the United States end in early pregnancy loss, stillbirth, or the death of the newborn child. And whereas early pregnancy loss is the most common type of loss. According to the American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists, studies reveal that anywhere from 10 to 25% of all clinically recognized pregnancies will end in early pregnancy loss. When fetal death occurs after 20 weeks of pregnancy, it is called stillbirth. These tragic deaths occur in about 1 in every 160 pregnancies. Whereas dealing with a death in the family is never easy, especially when the loss is of a sweet baby that has gone far too soon. Healing time between family members will vary because the loss of a child stays with parents, friends, and family members forever, and it can be challenging for others to truly understand the emotional and physical impact. It is important to allow as much time necessary to recover from any grieving process. And whereas Pregnancy and Infant Loss Awareness Month enables the consideration of how, as individuals and communities, supporting groups can meet the needs of bereaved parents and family members and work to prevent causes of these problems. Sadly, there are deeply painful experiences that many families face daily, and it may be hard to talk about. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed that the Hidalgo County Commissioners Court hereby declares the month of October as Pregnancy and Infant Loss Awareness Month, and encourages the residents of Hidalgo County to observe this month with empathy and support to help meet the needs of bereaved parents and family members that have experienced either pregnancy or loss. Approve this 19th day of October 2021.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you, Commissioner. Okay. Next, we're going to go to item 8A, Commissioner Yadiad.
Approval of resolution recognizing Mission Regional Medical Center for their impact in our community.
Hello again.
Give me a second. If you all want to come
We
up
have some,
all together, please. Thank you so much.
oh, sorry. We ready? Okay. Resolution recognizing Mission Regional Medical Center for its impact in our community. Whereas Mission Regional Medical Center has strived to provide health care, health education, and job opportunities for our community for the past 65 years. Mission Regional has a well-known reputation for encouraging high standards to serve those in our community. As a nonprofit organization, they have made a huge impact and played a key role in serving our community's health needs. And whereas Mission Regional has taken on the responsibility to not only serve the needs of our community, but believes it is also their duty to educate others and provide the betterment for each individual's health to improve the well-being of the entire population they serve. A prime example of this was throughout the COVID-19 pandemic, when Mission Regional still managed to provide health education through online seminars and community health fairs. They also treated hundreds of COVID-19 patients and administered thousands of vaccines soon after they became available in early 2021. And whereas a large part of their success is due to their recent partnership with Prime Healthcare Foundation Incorporated in 2017. This partnership has enabled them to receive numerous recognitions and awards, such as IBM Watson's Health, 100 Top Hospitals, and the Everest Awards for a second year in a row. And whereas Mission Regional has made tremendous advancements in their maternity clinic, which offers early care for women who don't have the resources to receive adequate medical treatment. Among this group of people, an estimated 1,264 patients were served in 2020 alone for a variety of prenatal services. And whereas their goal is to build a healthier community and make sure they reach out to everyone who can benefit from their services. In an effort to promote health and wellness, Mission Regional hosts the annual Mission Community Health Fair, where they provide free flu shots and screenings. Now therefore be it resolved that the Hidalgo County Commissioners Court does hereby recognize Mission Regional Medical Center for its many years of service and dedication to the health and well-being of our community. Approve this 19th day of October.
Motion to approve.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
I'd like to introduce the CEO of the hospital, Mr. Kane Dawson.
Good morning. Thank you for the recognition, Commissioners. I appreciate the accolades. These are just some of our team members, including one of our board members, Ms. Liz Garza. Just 2 weeks ago, we were able to resume in person the Mission Pink 5K walk run, and we had over 1,000 participants. So we'll continue to push forward and serve our community. We appreciate the recognition today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your service. Okay, we're going to move to item 9A. District Attorney's Office has a proclamation. Mr. DA.
Are you ready? Is everybody here? For the record, Misty Palacios with the Public Affairs Division, and I'll be assisting the District Attorney's Office in reading this proclamation. Proclamation declaring October 23rd as National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day. Whereas National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day is a day for every American in every community. Oh, the bullying one's first?
I'm sorry, which one's called? Bullying is first.
Oh, excuse me. Proclamation declaring October 2021 as World Bullying Prevention Month. Whereas bullying is physical, verbal, sexual, emotional harm, or intimidation that is intentionally directed at a person or group of people. And whereas bullying occurs in neighborhoods, playgrounds, schools, and through technology, such as the use of internet and cell phones. And whereas various researchers have concluded that bullying is the most common form of violence affecting millions of American children and adolescents annually. And whereas thousands of Hidalgo County children and adolescents are affected by bullying yearly. And whereas targets of bullying are more likely to acquire physical, emotional, and learning problems. Students who are repeatedly bullied often fear such activities as riding the bus, going to school, and attending community activities. And whereas children who bully are at great risk of engaging in more serious violent behaviors. And whereas the Hidalgo County Criminal District Attorney's Office encourages the citizens of Hidalgo County to observe National Bullying Prevention Month with activities and conversations about respectful and nonviolent relationships in their homes, schools, and communities. Now therefore be it proclaimed that the Hidalgo County Commissioners Court does hereby declare the month of October as World Bullying Prevention Month and encourages Hidalgo County residents to attend scheduled awareness and education events. Approve this 19th day of October 2021.
Motion to approve. Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you, Judge, Commissioners, Counselor, and Mr. Guerra, and to the citizens of Hidalgo County. And Misty, thank you for the reading of the proclamation. Judge, Commissioners, I got to hand it to you all. I mean, you got a lot of things you got to take care of today, and today was a true testament of you all shedding light and showing the public, our citizens of the County of Hidalgo, how people live in Hidalgo County, the things that they go through. I mean, today we had some beautiful people that came up before you all and the citizens, and we're just all different in so many ways. And we have different personalities, we have different characters. And again, as you saw today, I mean, there's beautiful people that live here in Hidalgo County, but sometimes we're just a little different. But we still have to find a way to protect them and care for them, as much as possible. And I think you all have a great responsibility, just like we do, and everyone, who's here standing before you, especially when we're talking about bullying. And, I want to thank Amy Cantu, who's here from our Domestic Violence Unit, Serena Scamardo, who's also here from our Victims Unit, Chief Joel Garcia, our Juvenile Chief, Michael Garza, our First Assistant here at the DA's office, and of course, Doc, thank you for waiting, and I know it's an important matter for you as well, Dr. Gonzalez from Mcallen ISD, We have Investigator Pequeño also from our office that's here. We have Corporal Robles, who's also, is that correct? Del Ángel, I'm sorry, that's here with us as well, and also Corporal Robles. So, this is an important issue for us all the way around in the sense of how it affects majority are children and also adults. As a child, I remember going to school, and I enjoyed going to school. I wasn't a victim of bullying, but I would see it, and of course, I would support those who needed the help, but I enjoyed walking to school, I enjoyed being in my classroom, I enjoyed, talking to my friends, and too many times we've heard too many stories now where someone doesn't have the opportunity to have that, to enjoy that social life. It's gone so bad that now, because of our phones and social media, now we have cyberbullying. And we've heard many stories of how it affects different children, family members and friends, some that take their lives because of the bullying and the cyberbullying. I mean, it's so bad that a law was created back in 2017 to be able to prosecute those who are committing the crime of cyberbullying. So, again, thank you for the opportunity to be here before you, not only on this bullying issue that's so important to us, but so many other things that have come before you today and other days that are important to the community and to the citizens here in Hidalgo County. I'm going to pass it over to Doc Gonzalez to say a few words, and thank you again, Doc, for being with us.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Good morning, Judge and Commissioners. Thank you so much. So what a wonderful event. And I can tell you that as an educator, I was standing here and I was just so proud of you all the love that y'all were showing toward our community, to all the different programs, to our students. And I think that's the basis of what we need to do during Bullying Prevention Month, is just show each other love. And I know that as educators, we teach our children to be lifelong learners, and we don't put an age cap on that. So looking through that lens, we're lifelong learners. And as we continue to push forward, Bullying Prevention Month isn't just about our students, it's about all of us. It's about all of us understanding that we're all important, that we all bring something special to the table, that we all need to respect one another's opinions, and sometimes agree to disagree, but know that the ultimate goal is for our community to move forward. And you all are setting a prime example here at Hidalgo County. So on behalf of the school district, on behalf of all the school districts in Region 1, I want to say thank you, Judge, thank you, Commissioners, for setting the stage and setting the standard as we move forward in teaching our young children to move forward and respect one another and love one another. And as we push forward, we're shaping our future, and that's our job as educators. But we can't do it alone. It takes all of us coming together. And this meeting today is an example of all of us working together. So thank you.
We also have Corporal, Crime Prevention Specialist Jerry Del Ángel from Mcallen ISD, who'd like to share a few words as well.
Thank you. Judge, Commissioners, good morning. On behalf of Mcallen ISD Police Department, and our Chief of Police, Joey Silva Jr., we would like to thank our District Attorney, Ricardo Rodriguez, and his staff for all the work being done in Hidalgo County. Their dedication to community is outstanding, always willing to help and volunteer to make a difference in people's lives. It truly is an honor for me to be a guest speaker today during World Bullying Prevention Month. I believe that at one point in everyone's life, we have all been bullied. Whether it was as a kid or an adult, the possibility is there that it happened. Today, I not only want to speak about bullying as a police officer, but also as a parent whose child was bullied on social media. Bullying has evolved from in-person harassment to online bullying on social media, like Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok, to name a few. In the old days, before social media, in the 1980s and 90s, if you want to consider that the old days, at least for me it was, I knew who was a bully, and I could stay clear from that person or persons. If you were a victim of a bully in that time of no social media, it was easy to forget what was said from that bully and walk away. After the day was done, nobody remembered anything. Today, our children have to deal with a person at school that bullies them, and also on social media, faceless persons that can hide behind a computer or phone and say some awful things. The bad part about social media is that a mean tweet or post lives forever and spreads faster than word of mouth. In less than a minute, it can reach 100 people, who then repost, retweet, and reach 1,000 people in 10 minutes. Kids live through that shame, and it can have a long-lasting effect on them. It may cause a child to consider suicide because the shame is too much to bear. They feel embarrassed to ask for help. There have been many cases that stem from bullying. It's important for our kids to know that help is there when it's needed. In my opinion, looking different is great, and being a little weird is cool. Inclusion and acceptance are what we need to be teaching our kids at home and at school. At Mcallen ISD, we teach our students to be upstandard and not a bystander. If they see a fellow student being picked on, they report it, see something, say something. Safety and security are components to our police department, but so is education. Educating our students, our staff, and our community about bullying is done throughout the year. We want our students to interact with our police officers. Our students and staff can count on us for support. It's about talking to our students and showing them that we understand and care how they feel, because we have been there too. We need to come together to teach, but also model to our kids to have compassion and empathy for each other, regardless of backgrounds. My dream is to see all students be accepting of each other that look different, or to look upon someone different than they, and recognize that everyone is special in their own way. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Del Angel. And Judge Commissioners, again, thank you for your time, and we greatly appreciate, again, the movement to continue in protecting our communities and helping and caring for all those citizens of Hidalgo County. So thank you again. Thank you. Thank you.
Please, please, please.
I'll get with you. And two shirts. Fancy.
Proclamation declaring October 23rd as National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day. Whereas National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day is a day for every American in every community across the country to do his or her part to help fight the opioid crisis by disposing of unwanted prescription medications for their medicine cabinets. Whereas the Drug Enforcement Administration launched its prescription drug take-back program when both the Environmental Protection Agency and the Food and Drug Administration declared this a public safety and health hazard. And whereas the nation is facing one of the worst drug crises in history, with one American dying of a drug overdose every 9 minutes. And whereas rates of prescription drug abuse in the U.S. are alarmingly high, as are the number of accidental poisonings and overdoses. And whereas helping people to dispose of potentially harmful prescription drugs is just one way of our local law enforcement agencies are working to reduce the addiction and overdose deaths plaguing this country due to opioid medications. And whereas Edinburgh PD, Edinburgh CISD PD, Mcallen ISD PD, FAR PD, San Juan PD, Palmview PD, Hidalgo County Constable Precinct 4, Mission PD, Weslaco PD, Donna PD, Penitas Public Library, Alton PD, and La Jolla PD each have a disposable box for public use. In the last 6 years, over 14,800 pounds of unused prescription medication boxes have been collected. And whereas the Hidalgo County Criminal District Attorney's Office, the United States Drug Enforcement Administration, and the Yadiad Coalition of Behavioral Health Solutions encourages the citizens of Hidalgo County to observe National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day and encourages the public to properly dispose of their unused prescription drugs. Now therefore be it proclaimed that the Hidalgo County Commissioners Court does hereby declare October 23rd, 2021 as National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day and encourages Hidalgo County residents to attend scheduled awareness and education events. Approve this 19th day of October 2021.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Judge Commissioners, again, thank you very much for allowing us to be here before you. I'm going to introduce Bianca Vieira, right? I'm going to allow her to talk a little bit about and again, tell you, how we started this prescription take-back boxes that have been established now and are in place for the last 6-7 years, which have tremendously helped not only Hidalgo County, but each prospective communities here in Hidalgo County. So if we could come up, please.
All right, good morning, Judge and Commissioners. My name is Bianca Vieira, and I'm the Unidad Coalition Coordinator, which is a program through Behavioral Health Solutions of South Texas. Through our coalition, we have been able to implement 13 boxes in Hidalgo County alone. We started off with the box in Palmview, and the last box that we've actually put in place was in Mercedes, but they're still trying to get some logistics taken care of. Now we'll make box 14, actually. We've partnered up through different organizations where we go out into the community and educate our community, not just on how to dispose, but why we're disposing of them, the risks and consequences, and why we all need to take a part in this prevention effort. We're past the idea of just say no, and we're actually providing solutions for our community, and I think that that's amazing. A lot of times we think of what's the alternative? If I'm not supposed to dispose of them in the trash or down the drain, then what's my alternative? So thankfully in Hidalgo County, we have been providing that alternative to a lot of our community partners. Each year it has been growing with the amount in pounds, and the DEA can vouch for that we have been getting people out into these National Take-Back Days, and people have been using the boxes not just on Take-Back Days. The 13 boxes that have already been mentioned, they're available for people to use throughout every day. Edinburgh Police Department has theirs, and theirs is available 24/7. It's completely anonymous. It's something that's there for the community, and it's with the purpose of reducing and preventing from misuse and abuse and overdoses from continuing to happen. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Bianca. Thank you. Next, I'm going to have our Commander Cifuentes from our HIDA task force. We'll talk to you about a little bit about how we're involved, and there's other partners as well that make up and taking back these prescriptions, but also involved with the different boxes that are set up throughout the county. Commander Cifuentes.
Thank you, Mr. Rodriguez. Good morning, Judge, Commissioners. I'm here representing the Hidalgo County HIDA Task Force and the Prevention and Awareness Team of Hidalgo County, PATH, which was created on July 12, 2018. The PATH Group is a steering committee of area law enforcement, education, nonprofit drug-free coalitions, and support service agencies. PATH's mission is to increase community awareness through outreach, training, and educating the public about a growing epidemic of opioids, prescription drugs, and substance abuse as part of an overarching district strategy to reduce crime and ensure safe neighborhoods in the Hidalgo County area. As the PATH chair, I saw the importance of supporting the National Prescription Take Back Day. PATH collaborates with Unidad Coalition members and DEA special agents to encourage our citizens to use prescription drop boxes located at local police departments. This initiative is the safest, most convenient, and responsible way to dispose of unused or expired prescription drugs. Prescription drugs are a common cause of accidental poisonings in children and should not be kept if they're no longer needed. Abuse of medicine amongst teenagers is also a growing problem, especially since many kids don't believe that prescription drugs are harmful. Based on research, most abused prescription drugs are obtained from family and friends' medicine cabinets. Since 2018, the PATH Group has promoted a free two-day conference to provide continued education to law enforcement, social workers, school counselors, and other professionals on a wide range of topics that directly impact Rio Grande Valley communities. Presenters provided overviews of national opioid epidemic, helping with substance use disorders, overdose simulation training, emerging drug trends, gang impacts, social media safety, and local drug trends. Each year, our PATH Group and Hidalgo County HIDA members have collaborated with law enforcement agencies and prevention specialists to encourage year-round use of prescription drop boxes. I would want to end this statement by identifying the benefits of prescription drug take-back days, including safe drug disposal, increased community awareness, and environmental safe benefits. At this time, I would like to introduce DEA Assistant Special Agent in Charge, Mr. Richard Sanchez. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning, Judge, Commissioners. It's a pleasure and honor to be here with you today. I can't express my sincerity when I say that DEA is, we can't do this alone. And with the partners that are here, that we work alongside with every day to fight this pandemic and opioid crisis that is amongst us. People don't realize, and I won't elaborate too much more on the pill take back because Commander Cifuentes has covered a lot of points that I generally would have covered. But what I will highlight is that one pill can kill. A lot of people don't realize that we are facing a crisis when it comes to fentanyl and the importation and its mixture into these non-seized medications, and the importation is wreaking havoc in our communities. So I applaud the County of Hidalgo as well as our partner agencies, their commitment to assisting us with this. We have 4 locations that are set up in the area. On Saturday, it will start from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., located at the Office Depot parking lot at 5115 North 10th Street in Mcallen, the 2311 South Cage, which is the FAR Peter Piper Pizza, and the Edinburgh Police Department, as well as the Mission Fire Station number 3, 1804 North Sherry Road. Again, I applaud your commitment from the county as well as our partner agencies in assisting this take back. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. And when it comes to law enforcement, again, I want to emphasize that DEA Richard Sanchez and the law enforcement agency, again, they're a huge part of what we do, with all the other agencies and law enforcement agencies as well. I also want to recognize Lizzie, who's with us today. Also, Constable Aitan, thank you very much for being here with us, and others who are with us on Zoom, and Chief Adan Cruz and Crime Victim Liaison Amanda Quintanilla. So again, we're up here, as you heard from, Sanchez and Cifuentes and other agencies. We're going to continue to do what we can to dismantle and crack down, not only on prescription drugs, but drugs that affect our communities and also the citizens of Hidalgo County. So again, judges, commissioners, thank you again for all your support. Thank you.
Thank you.
No, Constable Aitan, thank you very much also for being here. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
It's our version of a mugshot.
Okay. In baseball, there's a 7-inning stretch. You get to take one right now. We're going to move to open forum.
Yes, Judge, Commissioners, we do have some participants for open forum. Our first presenter is Ms. Fern McClarity. For clarity, as a reminder, there is a 3-minute time limit, and I will advise when there is 1 minute, and I will start when you start.
I wanted to thank you, Judge, for sending the card. I'm glad someone missed me. I give God the glory that my husband had a heart attack, and he's doing wonderful after 55 years of marriage. So I do give God the glory that he's doing well, but thank you. Well, here we are again, increasing salaries and adding staff. It is my understanding that this commission increased the salary of one individual by $18,000 a couple of weeks ago. Exactly what does a person do to get such an increase? I am certain it was a department head, because that would allow those in that department to also get raises. To this, we add the financial cost of a building, the brown box, the courthouse, that no one wants, and that will not improve the lives of the people that it will serve. The County Commissioners Court, composed of Richard Cortez, Eli Torres, Ever Variel, Eddie Cantu, and David Fuentes, have presided over the largest increase in property taxes in the history of this county. And I know y'all are going to say you have nothing to do with the values, but each year y'all put the same people on the board of the appraisal district, a couple of them, one for over 30 years. Land values increased 60% and have been typical during a time when non-essential business were forced to close and a curfew was imposed. After 8 months of sheltering in place and closing of our schools, the major employer, we have a commissioner's court selling bonds because the rate borrowing money will never be this low again. The poverty rate, which is about 40%, has increased as our elected officials continue to try to sell the ideal that the economy is going great. The school system are not back to 100%. Our children are divided in categories, in school or virtual teaching. Among all the reduction in our quality of education and daily conditions of poverty, we are expected to accept the fact that although our tax rate will remain the same, the majority of the people will pay more because of the values have increased. And who's responsible for that? The elected officials who voted to sell bonds. We will see with the next election. Also today on 17C, I see that you're going to create, the health department is going to create 16 more positions, which is $991,605.90. I see a lot of people here today that think they're not being paid enough, and y'all keep hiring. The virus, thank God, is getting better. We're having less people that are sick and things. So this is on the agenda, and I'm hoping you'll answer to the public. And on 26B, what is the estimate of the price of that items that you're talking about? So like I said today, y'all are spending way too much money, and the people of Hidalgo County cannot afford it. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, our next presenter is with Lupe, and I do see 4 participants under Lupe for Erling Road. The first participant is Nelly Curiel. Is Nelly? Okay. Good morning, Miss Nelly.
Hola, buenos días.
Hay un límite de 3 minutos. Yo le voy a avisar cuando le sobra un minuto, ¿ok?
Claro.
Ok,
Gracias.
adelante.
Buenos días, señor juez, señores comisionados. Mi nombre es Neri Curiel, organizador comunitario con Lupe. Esta mañana venimos en apoyo con unos residentes y miembros de la organización, ya que por muchos años han tenido problemas en su calle, ¿verdad? Ellos son de la colonia Erling Estate, en Dona, en el precinto 1. Ellos han pedido mucho tiempo, ¿verdad? Muchos años que se les pavimente la calle porque tienen demasiado problema. Ellos han juntado casi 300 firmas, ¿verdad? Para que vean la necesidad, ¿verdad? Que tienen ellos. Están trabajando, estoy trabajando junto con ellos, empecé a organizar ahí en esa área. Ellos han dicho que se ha hablado, ¿verdad?, en antiguas administraciones como en la actual, sobre esta calle, y han dicho que esta calle pues no pertenece a su jurisdicción, ¿verdad?, y que corresponde a otro departamento, a la cual yo me di la tarea de investigar un poquito. Hablé con el representante, para la oficina del representante Terry Canales. Ellos hicieron una investigación con el departamento de transporte y nos dijeron que esa calle pertenece al precinto 1, ¿verdad? Entonces queremos que por favor nos apoyen, ¿verdad?, a esta comunidad, a esta colonia, y le pedimos por favor, señor comisionado, que nos dé una junta en su oficina, ¿verdad?, personalmente, para que vayan los residentes y platiquen, ¿verdad?, sobre el problema que ellos tienen. Muchas gracias.
Gracias. Thank you. We have Jesse Juarez.
Translation.
Oh, yes, translation. I'm sorry. Yes.
Okay. Good morning. My name is Nelly Curiel Lopez. I am here this morning, Commissioner, Judge. I am here this morning with Lupe and with some members of the organization because they have, through many years, they have had problems on the street. The colonia, the name of the colonia is Erling State in Dona, Precinct 1. They have asked for the street to be paved. They have gathered almost 300 signatures so that you can see the need of this street to be built. I have been working with them. I went to speak with the office of Mr. Terry Canales, and they said that, and with the Department of Transportation, and they said that this street belongs to Precinct 1. Please support this colonia, and we're asking, Commissioner, for you to give us a meeting in your office so that the people can go and speak about this problem.
Thank you. Next presenter is Jesse Juarez. So Juarez, there's a 3-minute time limit. Son 3 minutos. Yo le voy a avisar cuando le sobra un minuto, okay?
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
How you doing? My name is Jesse Juarez. Like they're saying, Erling Road is pretty bad. I say it's a safety hazard there. There is a high school, the Donna North. It would be nice if they could pave it, possibly make a sidewalk for the students, because they do walk on the road and on the grass. Some cars go by a little too fast. If y'all can just, help us out and pave it. I live on De La Rosa Circle. On that one, if possible, if we can have some lights there, it's just pretty dark. If they can go and sweep the road, it's really dirty with loose gravel. There has been incidents where, like, my mailbox has been knocked over from the cars where they lose control. They're not supposed to be going that fast, but, it happens. Another neighbor of mine, his mailbox was hit twice. It could be a child, Some of those rocks on there, they can cause you to lose control. I've been living there about 17, 18 years, and I've never seen them go out there and service the drainage there. I see on this TV here a lot of, it says projects about flooding and things like that, and they've never gone out there to service it. I invite any of you guys to go out there, take a little drive on the road so you can see what we're talking about. I will show you the drainage on the cap. It's full of dirt. You can't even see the cap. That's how long it's been that they haven't serviced it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Our next presenter is Juan Gonzalez. Mr. Gonzalez, there's a 3-minute time limit. I'll advise when there's one.
Thank you. First of all, good morning. I appreciate you bringing me up here.
You can pick, you can pick. There you go.
Okay, thank you. So like my neighbor here, Jesse, said, he is absolutely correct. We have faced, of course, a lot of circumstances where, of course, the streets have not been fixed, the drainage systems as well. A lot of these problems have happened, of course, with the drain. A lot of course, trailers, trucks do pass by. The hosts do, of course, they get paved approximately, I want to say, maybe at least a few times, maybe out of the month. But after that happens, of course, it happens again. They do go out there, they put more caliche, they try to, of course, restore. However, that does not fix it at all. It keeps on happening. Like he said, it is absolutely, I want to say, of course, absolutely, of course, suggest, of course, somebody go out there, take a look into the whole streets, go to our colonias, and it'll be absolutely, of course, encouraged for anybody to go out there, because, yes, we do absolutely want to have the street fixed, not just for us, the residents, but a lot of the school buses do pass by, a lot of businesses. Like I said, there is a school. We have businesses like, of course, Dollar General. There are some meat markets, local meat markets, and yes, absolutely needed. But he pretty much said everything that we wanted to say, the drainage system, the schooling, the streets. He said it all best, so I just want to say thank you very much for the opportunity, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
Sir. Next presenter is Jose Eduardo Gonzalez. So Gonzalez, there's a 3-minute time limit. Hay un límite de 3 minutos. Yo le aviso cuando le sobra un minuto.
Okay. Bueno, pues como dijeron aquí los compañeros, tenemos problemas en la calle, ¿verdad? Que están mal arregladas. Como dijo ahorita mi hijo, le echan caliche, unas paladas de asfalto. Para la semana ya está igual. También tenemos problemas de drenaje. Yo traigo algunas fotos en el teléfono que me gustaría que las vieran. Los niños cuando van de la escuela, cuando regresan, si está llovido, ya vienen con todos mojados hasta las rodillas de agua. Y hay un deseo que es para que se vaya el agua, pero nada más es como una pileta nada más. Nomás llegan, se llena y ya se inundó todo. Cuando llueva, pues me gustaría que echaran una vuelta para que vieran. Pues es todo, ¿sí?
Gracias.
Like my companions said, the street, they are not fixed. Like he said, they put caliche or asphalt, but after 1 week, it is the same. I have some pictures here on my phone that I would like for you to see. When the kids come back from school, they are all wet up to their knees. I would like for you to come when it rains. Everything is flooded. Okay.
The next presenter is Jessica Carizales. Ms. Carizales, hay un límite de 3 minutos. Yo le voy a avisar cuando le sobra un minuto. Thank you.
Buenos días, mi nombre es Jessica Costilla y quiero darle las gracias a la comisionada Eli Torres por apoyarnos en nuestra colonia que no tiene luz y ella se dio la tarea de ponernos los postes, de apoyarnos con la luz y le quiero dar las gracias por su apoyo. Y soy miembro de Lupe y agradezco a todos ustedes que se toman el tiempo para escuchar nuestras necesidades y espero que siga apoyando más colonias. Gracias.
Gracias.
Good morning. My name is Jessica Costilla. I want to thank Commissioner Eli Torres because she supported us in our colonia because she put some lighting in our colonia, and I am a member of Lupe, and I want to thank all of you because you listen to all our needs. Thank you.
Next presenter is Nadia Briones. Ms. Briones, hay un límite de 3 minutos. There's a 3-minute time limit. Yo le aviso cuando le sobra un minuto.
Muy buenos días, yo soy Nadia Briones, soy miembro de Lupe. Nada más vengo a hablar sobre la seguridad en mi colonia. Hay muchos balazos. No sé, ya mi nieto, los niños ya tienen miedo por los balazos. Nada más escuchan, oye mamá, ya escóndete, escóndete. Y es muy seguro en la colonia. A mí en lo personal me pasó. Mi esposo le cayó una bala perdida aquí en la boca, aquí se le quedó la bala, estábamos sentados y pues quisiéramos que nos apoyaran en eso, pues no sé si vaya más seguido a checar ahí las colonias, no nada más en mi colonia, son más colonias de más compañeros que nos dicen, aquí también escuchamos muchos balazos, en pleno en la mañana, mediodía, el viernes en la mañana, a las 9:30, hay un vecino sacó su pistola y se puso a disparar. O sea, ya estamos nosotros también con esa incertidumbre, ¿a qué horas van a seguir los balazos? Y todos estamos así, todos los vecinos estamos, ¿verdad? Quisiera que nos apoyaran en eso, en la seguridad de nosotros mismos. Muchísimas gracias.
Good morning. My name is Nadia Briones. I am a member of Lupe. The reason that I'm here is because I want to ask you to help us with the safety in our colonia. There are a lot of shootings. My grandkids, the kids, they just hear that and they tell me, hide, and it happened to me. My husband, he was hit by a bullet here, right here. It stayed there. We were sitting. We are here. I ask you to support us and please check more often. And in my colonia, and it is not only in my colonia because I talk to other people. It is in several colonias. In the afternoon, in the morning, on Friday at 9:30 in the morning, a neighbor, he got his gun out and he started shooting. I ask you to support us so that all the in the neighborhood so that it will be safe.
The next presenter is Ms. Flor Martinez. Ms. Martinez, there is a 3-minute time limit, and I will advise you when there is 1 minute.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Can you hear me okay? Okay.
So I just want to say really briefly that we do want these American Rescue Plan Act federal funds to not only benefit our local community and infrastructure, because it is really needed, as we saw here today. You don't even listen to Lupe after they gathered 300 signatures, which is kind of upsetting. But we also want the Hidalgo County workers that had essential COVID-19 tasks and duties last year. We have yet to see this happen, and that's why we're here taking time off yet again. Judge Cortez and County Commissioners, we are here to let you know that this request for retroactive hazard pay started as a petition with over 100 signatures back in July 20th, and I have the signatures right here. It's over 100. It was presented to Commissioners Court, then forwarded to HR, Human Resources, on August 17th. This petition has 182 signatures from Hidalgo County Health Department workers. That is 182 out of 200 workers. That's 91%. It's not just 5 or 6 people, or a minority, as Judge Cortez described it, that thinks they deserve hazard pay for their work during the height of the pandemic last year. We come here representing not only ourselves, but also our coworkers that weren't able to take annual leave to come to this meeting here today. They're not here because the staff is loyal to their jobs and the community. The only way that every one of these people could be here is to shut down the health department. And we don't want to do that. You know the health department was the epicenter of dealing with the pandemic. Meanwhile, you were working from the comfort of your home via Zoom, and you were relaying the information that the health department provided to you and the community. We ask again that you grant all workers that work during the height of the pandemic hazard pay and provide additional compensation to the health department for the additional risk that they went through. There was a quote in the monitor that said that we cannot pay county employees other than what the policy for the county is. But you are the governing body of our county and can create and implement these policies. You should listen to the guidelines of ARPA that stipulates that retroactive pay can be done up to the amount of $25,000 to eligible workers, and we're not even asking that max amount. You all implemented your own policies for our county workers that can only calculate eligibility based on future hours worked from now till December, when we already worked all of last year during the height of the pandemic. You're excluding essential workers and clinic staff that worked diligently last year on the front lines that are now on FMLA leave. So they would be excluded because of your policies that you implemented. And you're also including workers that had the privilege to work at home virtually all of last year. We have not received any additional compensation for working those additional COVID tests and duties on top of our regular duties. But Yadiad was quoted saying, some of their employees already received extra compensation for their work during the pandemic. So who are you talking about? Who are you referencing that has already received additional compensation because the health department has not?
It's Martinez time.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. The next presenter is Ms. Yadira Gonzalez. Yadira Gonzalez. Okay, I apologize. Then, Ms. Olga Gonzalez, did you want to speak? Okay, I'm sorry. So I do have an Olga Cruz. So, okay, just one last time. Yadira Gonzalez. Okay, so I'll go to the next one. Ms. Olga Cruz. Ms. Cruz, there's a 3-minute time limit, and I'll advise when there's 1 minute.
Good morning. Being a healthcare nurse for Hidalgo County Health Department, we were pulled out of our daily duties to respond to the COVID-19 pandemic without any protocols or guidelines. We were forced to respond to a pandemic without proper PPE and no means of decontaminating ourselves after being exposed to the virus. We were identified as essential workers, but were not given the luxury of working from home like other departments and elected officials. I'm currently on FMLA due to an injury I obtained while serving my country. And now I have to return back to work earlier than what I expected to be able to qualify for this new one that you guys just approved, which is unfair. I worked until August 2021, serving the Hidalgo County community as a public health nurse. I now have to return, like I said, back to work in order to get compensated for the work and dedication that I have already earned. Our department head made the decision for us to work. Upon your request, we were not given the luxury of working from home and getting paid like the elected officials in other departments. Everyone behind me is representing the 7 clinics and pulmonary. We all served our community and only request to get compensated accordingly. That's all we're asking. Take into account that we worked while you were all at home. That's all we're asking is to compensate us for that. The way you're compensating right now, you're compensating people that you were allowing to go home and stay home. We were not given that luxury. So just hear us out and compensate us for that. We're not asking for the full amount. We're not just asking some compensation. Take that into consideration. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Judge Commissioners, we have no more speakers. Judge Commissioners, we do have closed session that we need to tend to, but I'm going to ask for one item right before we go to closed session, and that would be item 26E. 26E. Mr. Cruz?
26D and E.
26, I'm sorry, D and E, yes. I apologize, D and E.
Morning, Judge, Commissioner Sergio Cruz, Department of Budget Management. Item 26D, consider and approve an order authorizing the issuance, sale, and delivery of Hidalgo County, Texas Certificates of Obligation, Series 2021, payable from the levy of a direct and continuing ad valorem tax within the limits prescribed by law, and a limited pledge never to exceed $1,000 from the surplus net revenues from the operation of the county's parks, as authorized pursuant to Chapter 320 Local Government Code, prescribing the terms of and form thereof, providing for the payment and principal thereof and interest thereon, authorizing the use of an official statement to be used in the connection with the sale of the certificate, and making other provisions regarding such certificates and matters incident thereto. Judge Commissioners, I do have Mr. Shui Ramirez that's on Zoom, and I do have our financial advisor, Mr. Noe Hinojosa. If you'd like for Mr. Hinojosa to present to you just sort of a quick rundown of the sale that we had yesterday. Mr. Noe?
Judge, members of the court, Noe Hinojosa for the record, and Bobby Villarreal with our firm, and Angel Magallanes back here, also with our firm here in the Valley. I can't thank your staff enough. Great job on doing the rating presentations. The ratings for the county were sustained, the stable outlook for all practical purposes. I'll take you real quick to the page 3 on that little handout that was given to you. And in there, basically, you'll see the activity for the week, this particular week, of bond sales all across Texas. The very top, the city of Dallas, we just sold this morning, a minute ago, about $236 million for them on their convention center. So anytime you go to this conference up there and you go to the convention center, well, that's what this is about. We refinanced their debt. Very well received. DFW Airport, another client coming out on Thursday, and right there, right in the middle of the pack is Hidalgo County at the AA2, AA minus. A lot of interest on your credit, something that we used to not see in years past. I don't know if it's a function of the fact that some people are afraid their interest rates are rising and they don't know where to put their money that they feel is safe. So a lot of interest on your credit. What they did, if you go over to page 7, on page 7 you'll see we came to you back on August 24th, and we were looking at the financing of about $29.7 million, and we're looking at a TIC interest rate of 2.394% on average. We went out to pre-marketing on Friday, and the interest rate indicated to us by the underwriters was 2.12%. We ended up doing the deal at a 2.146%. So all in all, we were able to beat the interest cost projections that we felt back on the 24th of August to be $4 million, I guess $7.2 million, it ended up about $6,950,000. So we came down about $300,000 over the life of this loan. What's important to you, and this has been mandated for this court, if you go to page 8, you'll see how this loan on the gray column, which is the 5th column from left to right, it really does not impact your tax rate. In fact, despite the fact that you did a little adjustment downward on the INS fund tax rate, we're able to fund these loans. If you look at the 2nd column from right to left, you'll see how the tax rate there in 21 was 707. And you dropped it to a 618 for the next year. We hope that maybe you're kind enough to give us that penny for the following year, because as you go about implementing your CIP, which is on page 9, the CIP contemplates another $75 million over the next 3 to 5 years. And if you want to borrow money, we got to come up with resources to pay that debt. So basically, that's where we are. I'll stop. Entertain any questions you may have.
Thank you for your good work, always.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Judge. We do recommend approval, and if you could have a roll call vote. Do we need to make?
You need a motion? We need a
We need
motion in a second.
Make a motion to approve.
Second?
We have a roll call vote.
Aye.
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 Thank you, Judge Commissioners. Item 26E is approval of the cost of issuance budget for certificates of obligation series 2021 as attached on the agenda. Motion to approve. Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Gentlemen, thank you very much.
Thank you, Judge. And just for the record, the item on 26D was approved at 11 a.m.
Okay.
Thank you.
11? 12.
12 a.m.
12
Or
p.m.
12 p.m., excuse me.
So, Judge Commissioner,
Okay, we're going to retire to closed session pursuant to Chapter 551 of the Texas Government Code under Section 551.071, .072, .074, .087. We'll be retiring to closed session to discuss those items. Any action items to be taken will be taken in open session when we return. For those of you that have been waiting here along with us all this time, I think it'll be at least 30 to 40 minutes before we will return. I have a motion to retire to closed session.
second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Okay, it's 1:22. We're back from closed session. We do have some action items to take.
Thank you, Judge Commissioners. Under open session, 32A, real estate acquisition appropriation for same, there's no action to be taken, just proceed as directed. 32B, pending and or potential litigation, there's no action to be taken. 32C, discussion, consideration, and possible action regarding response to public health emergency. Judge Commissioners, I'll defer to another agenda item that we have that'll address that. 32D, possible action to terminate economic development agreement. Judge Commissioners?
I move to terminate the economic development agreement between Hidalgo County, BLB Real Estate Limited, and the Lamar Burns Family Limited Partnership.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
32E, Civil Service Grievance 1021 HDT 016. Judge Commissioners, I'd like to defer to item 31A, requesting exemption from competitive bidding requirements under the Texas Local Government Code, Section 262.024A4, professional service for the provision of legal services, representation in connection with litigation specific to 32E, Civil Service Grievance 1021 HDT 016.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
And 31B, engagement with the firm of Preston Henriksen for the provision of legal services, representation in connection with litigation, and authority to submit letter of engagement subject to compliance with House Bill 1295, and that is specific to item 32E, Civil Service Grievance 1021 HDT 016. Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you, Judge Commissioners. If I may move on to 32F, claim of Claudia A. De Leon. Judge Commissioners, I'd like settlement authority to make an offer in the amount of $2,813.92. Motion to approve.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
And item 32G, claim of Ismael Oviedo. Judge Commissioners, I'd like Settlement Authority to make an offer in the amount of $280.44.
Motion to approve.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Judge Commissioners, I will ask the court if we could please go to CSA item, which would be item 21. Item 21.
Yes. Good afternoon, Judge Commissioners. Jaime Longoria with the Hidalgo County Community Service Agency. With me today is Mr. Michael Romarenko. He's the Director of Sales for the Yardi Company. Item 21A is discussion, consideration, and possible action to accept amendment to Yardi rent relief sales agreement with authorization for Jaime Longoria to sign any and all pertinent documents. Judge Commissioners, what this is a change in the financial terms, in the terms of payment to Yardi. We find ourselves in a situation with the $26 million rent relief package where the previous agreement was based on a per application basis, and given the tremendous amount of legwork, the tremendous amount of back and forth that goes on between the client and the caseworkers, it's been really very difficult to pull completed applications out of the pile. And we found at the same time, it was also very difficult for us to be able to dedicate resources, the large amount of resources that are needed once we started to gather some steam in terms of receiving applications. So we needed to dedicate more resources, dedicate more caseworkers, if you will, more operators, if you will. And this particular model allows us the flexibility to move with that particular need. So with your permission, we'd like to go and increase the cap on this model to not to exceed 6% of the total amount that we received from the U.S. Treasury for the ERA 1 funds. Okay, the previous model was a cap of 5%, and we find that we need a little bit more flexibility with Yardi to be able to have them dedicate more resources to that.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you, Judge Commissioners. With your permission, may I do this, the next item? I've just got one more item, and then I'm going to table the third one, sir.
Go ahead.
Item 21B, and that's discussion, consideration, and action to approve fiscal year 2021 Comprehensive Energy Assistance Program and American Rescue Plan Act, contract number 25210003541 in the amount of $6,269,696 with the Texas Department of Housing and Community Affairs, with authorization for Jaime Longoria to electronically sign any and all pertinent documents. Judge Commissioners, this is new money that we just received out of the American Rescue Plan to be able to assist families with their utility assistance bills here in Hidalgo County, sir.
Motion to approve.
Commissioner.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
And for the record, item 21C, we ask you to take no action on that, and that should be it for me. Thank you, Commissioners. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Jaime.
Judge
Go
Commissioners.
back to a regular agenda item.
Yes, sir. Item 6D.
I believe then we left off at 6D.
Good morning, Judge, Commissioners. Laura Matamoros with Hidalgo County Judge's Office. Ms. Josie, can I just read them all together, or do I have to read one by one?
No, you can, those three items, that's fine.
Okay. Item 6D, number 1, requesting approval for payment of claim for MCP shows invoice 2021-09240800MC in the amount of $1,995. Number 2, requesting approval for payment of claim for MCP shows invoice 2021-0922-230800MC in the amount of $2,290. And number 3, requesting authorization for the county treasurer to issue payment after review and auditing procedures are completed by the county auditor.
Motion to approve D 1, 2, and 3.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. This was Mother Goose project, and we're paying out of grant funds.
Yes. Item 6E, Emergency Management Moody Foundation Grant. Number 1, ratification of the submission of grant extension request to the Moody Foundation to allow additional time to complete emergency management projects. Item number 2, requesting approval to accept the extension of time granted by the Moody Foundation for the expenditure of emergency management funds from 10/31/2021 to 1/31/2022.
So move.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 6F, County Judge's Office Fiscal Year 2022, Texas Commission on the Arts Performance Support Grant. Approval to ratify the application for the fiscal year 2022 Texas Commission on the Arts Performance Support Grant and permission to authorize the county judge to sign the contract and related documents upon TCA grant approval.
So move.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 6G, number 1, discussion, consideration, and action to approve the MOU between the County of Hidalgo and municipalities as listed on the MOU to designate parking spaces for veterans. Number 2, authorization for Judge Richard F. Cortez to sign the MOU.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 6H, number 1, discussion, consideration, and action approving the resolution in supporting Amigos del Valle desire to apply for grant funds from the Texas Department of Agriculture for their Texans Feeding Texans home-delivered meal grant application. Number 2, authorization for Judge Richard F. Cortez to sign the resolution.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Laura. Item 7D.
70, thank you. Requesting authorization and approval to apply for water services for City of FAR for 1 water meter for the Precinct 2 Las Milpas CRC located at 1601 West Anaya Road, FAR. Also approval of payment to the City of FAR in the amount of $150 for the utility deposit to set up 1 water meter for the Precinct 2 Las Milpas CRC located at 1601 West Anaya Road, FAR, with the authority for the county treasurer to issue check after review, audit, and processing procedures are completed by the county auditor. And lastly, approval of payment to the City of FAR in the amount of $1,803.73 for services from 0506 to 9921, with the authority of the county treasurer to issue check after review, audit, and processing procedures are completed by the county auditor.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. That was for item D, 1, 2, and 3.
Thank you. E, presentation for discussion and approval of the following. Number 1, announcement of the ribbon cutting ceremony 5K of the Precinct 2 Inclusive Regional Linear Park. Item 2, details of the grand opening and day of activities for race participants and individuals with disabilities. 3, the public health impact of the first regional linear park in South Texas. And 4, pursuant to the Texas Constitution, Article 3, Section 52, requesting acceptance and approval of the public purpose for the purchase of miscellaneous items and services to assist in the precinct's efforts in disseminating, promotion, and hosting of the Precinct 2 Regional Linear Park Project Phase 1 and 2 ribbon cutting and 5K event scheduled for October 30th, 2021.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Have a motion to approve item E, 1, 2, 3, and 4, correct? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
F, approval of the use agreement between the City of Hidalgo, the County of Hidalgo and Boys and Girls Club of FAR for the purpose of providing a benefit to the residents of the county and public by providing recreational, educational, and support opportunities to the youth at the Precinct 2 Community Resource Center Youth Facility located at the Precinct 2 Aquiles Jaime Garza Park in Las Milpas.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Lastly, G, requesting approval to submit a grant application to the Greater Texas Foundation and requesting approval for the county judge to sign all required documents.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Item 8B, Commissioner Yadiad.
B.
Yeah,
Requesting approval to accept counteroffer to purchase a tract of land known as Parcel 9 associated with Liberty Road Phase 2 project from mile 3 to FM 2221, ROW CSJ 0921-02 364 with authority for the county judge to sign the administrative evaluation and approval form. Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Requesting approval of an interlocal cooperation agreement between the County of Hidalgo and the Sullivan City, Texas concerning certain improvements to Tablero Road. Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor say aye. Motion carries.
In accordance with Texas Government Code 791.014, Hidalgo County, Texas, acting by and through the Hidalgo County Commissioners Court, has been advised of a proposed road improvement project to improve Tablero Road, beginning at El Pinto Road and ending at El Faro Road, through an interlocal cooperation agreement to be entered with Sullivan City and Hidalgo County. Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor say aye. Motion carries.
D, requesting approval to accept counteroffer to purchase a tract of land known as Parcel 7 associated with Liberty Road Phase 2, project from Mile 3 to FM 2221, ROW CSJ 0921-02-364, with authority for the county judge to sign the administrative evaluation and approval form. Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor say aye. Motion carries. Item 9C, District Attorney's Office.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. Judge Cortez, Rosalinda Cantu presenting for the District Attorney's Office. Item 9C, the DA Border Prosecution Unit Fund 1281. We're requesting approval to submit a budget adjustment to the Office of the Governor for the Region 3 Border Prosecution Unit Grant number 2537810 to include a supplemental award of $530,000. And this is with a no cash match.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 9D, the DA Victims Unit Court Advocate Project Grant Fund 1281. We're asking for approval of number 1 and number 2 to accept the Victims Unit Court Advocate Project Grant from the Office of the Governor in the amount of $517,173.07, effective 10/1/2021 through 9/30/2022. And we're also asking for approval of certification of revenues as certified by the County Auditor for fiscal year 2020 Victims Unit Court Advocate Project Grant and the appropriation of the same.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 9E, DA Victim Assistance Program Grant Fund 1281. We're asking for approval of number 1 and number 2. Approval to accept the Victim Assistance Program Grant from the Office of the Governor in the amount of $364,000, $533.16, effective 10/1/2021 through September 30th, 2022. And also asking for approval of the certification of revenues as certified by the County Auditor for the fiscal year 2020 Victim Assistance Program Grant and appropriation of the same.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor say aye. Motion carries.
Item 9F, the DA Domestic Violence Specialty Prosecutor Grant, Fund 1281. We're asking for approval of number 1 and number 2 to accept the Hidalgo County Domestic Violence Specialty Prosecutor Grant from the Office of the Governor in the amount of $82,793.16, effective 9/1/2021 through 8/31/2022, and also asking for approval of the certification of revenues as certified by the County Auditor for fiscal year 2020, Hidalgo County Domestic Violence Specialty Prosecutor Grant and appropriation of the same.
Motion to approve F1 and 2.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 9G, the DA Domestic Violence Unit Grant, Fund 1281. We're asking for approval of number 1 and number 2. Approval to accept the Domestic Violence Unit Grant, Fund 12, Grant fiscal year 20 from the Office of the Governor in the amount of $86,327.49, effective 10/1/2021 through 9/30/2022. And also asking for approval of certification of revenues as certified by the County Auditor for the fiscal year 20 Domestic Violence Unit Grant and appropriation of the same.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor say aye. Motion carries.
May I go to item 10A?
Yes, sir. Ma'am, excuse me.
HIDA Task Force, HIDA Chapter 59, Fund 1251. We're asking for approval and authorization of interfund transfer from Hidalgo County HIDA Task Force Chapter 59, Fund 1251, to the Constable Precinct 1, Chapter 59, Fund 1233, and the Constable Precinct 3, Chapter 59, Fund 1230, and the Constable Precinct 4, Chapter 59, Fund 1231, in the amount of $10,000 each respectively, and this is in compliance with the U.S. Department of Justice and U.S. Department of the Treasury equitable sharing guidelines.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Item 11A, Sheriff's Office.
Good afternoon, judges and commissioners. Lieutenant Roy Mendez on behalf of the Sheriff J.E. Eddie Guerra. Number 11A, Sheriff's Office Fiscal Year 2021 Law Enforcement Terrorism Prevention Activities Grant 1284. 1, authorization and approval to accept the fiscal year 2021 grant award from the Office of the Governor's Homeland Security Grants Division for the period of September 1st, 2021 to August 31st, 2022 in the amount of $15,994.45. 2, approval of certification revenues as certified by the county auditor for the fiscal year 2021 law enforcement terrorism and prevention activities grant in the amount of $15,994.45 and appropriation of the same.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. B, Sheriff's Office Fiscal Year 2022 General Victims Assistance Grant, 1284. 1, authorization and approval to accept General Victims Assistance Grant, grant number 4218501 in the amount of $56,998.22, effective on October the 1st, 2021 to September 30th, 2022. 2, authorization for county judges authorized official to electronically sign grant award form and related documents. 3, approval of the certification of revenues certified by the county auditor for the General Victims Assistance Grant and appropriation of same.
Motion to approve?
Second.
I have a motion and a second to approve. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. C, Sheriff's Office Fiscal 2022 Operations Lone Star Grant Program, 1284. 1, authorization and approval to apply for the fiscal year 2022 Operation Lone Star Grant Program with the Office of the Governor of Public Safety, Office Homeland Security Grants Division through e-grants. 2, authorization for the county judge to e-sign the application and related documents under e-grants as authorized official. And 3, approval of resolution for fiscal year 2022 Operation Lone Star Grant to designate Judge Richard Cortez as the grantee's authorized official and to sign required documents. Grant period from September 1st, 2021 to August 31st, 2023.
Motion to approve C 1, 2, and 3?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you, sir. D, Sheriff's Office Organized Crime Drug Enforcement Task Force, 1284. 1, approval of the Organized Crime Drug Enforcement Task Force agreement for fiscal year 2022, October 1st, 2021 through September 30th, 2022, between the Hidalgo County Sheriff's Office and the Drug Enforcement Administration, Mcallen District. Strike Force Group D81. 2, requesting authorization to pay overtime reimbursable under the grant terms and conditions. 3, approval of the certification of revenues as certified by the county auditor for the fiscal year 2022 OCD ETF ICE River Grant Agreements Award in the amount of $19,372 in reference to the investigation number SWTXS 1207 and appropriation of same.
Motion to approve D 1, 2, and 3?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. E, Sheriff's Office Organized Crime Drug Enforcement Task Force, 1284. Approval of Organized Crime Drug Enforcement Task Force Agreement for fiscal year 2022, October 1st, 2021 to September the 30th, 2022 between the Hidalgo County Sheriff's Office and the Drug Enforcement Administration Mcallen Division, OCD ETF Strike Force Group D81. 2, approval of certification of revenues as certified by the county auditor for the OCD ETF fiscal year 2022 grant agreement awarding the amount of $10,032 in reference to investigation number SW TXS 1207 and appropriation of same.
Motion to approve E1 and 2.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
On F, we request no action.
Thank you. Next item.
Judge, Commissioners, with your permission for item 12, Constable Precinct 1, approval and authorization to accept transfer from Hidalgo County HIDA Task Force CCP Fund 59, and that would be our chapter, 59, Fund 1251, to Constable Precinct 1, CCP 59 Fund 1233 in the amount of $10,000.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
And if I may, Judge, Commissioners, for Precinct 2 Constable, this is their fiscal year 2022 Operation Lone Star Program Grant 1284, authorization approval to apply for the fiscal year 2022 Operation Lone Star Grant Program Grant with the Office of the Governor of Public Safety, Office Homeland Security Grants Division through E-Grants, and authorization for County Judge to e-sign application under E-Grants as authorized official, and approval of resolution for the fiscal year 2022 Operation Lone Star Grant to designate Judge Richard Cortez as grantee's authorized official and to sign required documents. Grant period is from September 1st, 2021 through August 31st, 2023.
Motion to approve
Second.
13A1 through 3.
Have a motion and a second to approve. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Item 14A.
Good afternoon, Judge and Commissioners. I'm Deputy Chief Jerry Zamora with Larry Gallardo, Precinct 3 Constables. We're here to ask for approval and authorization to accept transfer from Hidalgo County HIDA Task Force under the Chapter 59 Fund to the Constable Precinct 3 Chapter 59 Fund 1230 in the amount of $10,000.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Item 15A, Constable Precinct 4.
Judge, Commissioners,
I'm here, Evante. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Judge, County Commissioners, 15A, Agenda Item 82866.
Go ahead.
Authorization approved to accept transfers of Chapter 59 funds, 1251 from HIDA Task Force to Constable Precinct 4 in the amount of $10,000.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
15B, Agenda Item 82794, Constable Precinct 4, 2020 Coronavirus Emergency Supplement Funding Program. Authorization approved to submit a grant award modification in reference to fiscal year 2020 Coronavirus Emergency Supplement Funding Program Grant to the U.S. Department of Justice, Bureau of Justice Assistance, USDOJ BJA.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
15C, Judge Commissioners, Agenda Item 82779, Constable Precinct 4, Fiscal Year 2022, Operation Lone Star Grant Program, OLS 1284. 1, authorization approval to apply for the fiscal year 2022 Operation Lone Star OLS grant with the Office of the Governor, Public Safety Office, Homeland Security Division, OOG-8SGD through E-Grants.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
C2, authorization for the county judge to e-sign application and related documents under E-Grants as authorized official.
So move.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
C3, approval of resolution for the fiscal year 2022 Operation Lone Star Grant to designate Judge Richard Cortez as grantee's authorized official and to sign required document. Grant period September 1st, 2021 to August 31st of 2023.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you,
Thank you,
Constable.
Judge Commissioners. That's all I've got. Thank you.
Item 16A, Mr. Yadiad, Tax Office.
Good afternoon, Judge, Commissioners. Santos Castilleja, Motor Vehicle Manager. I have item 16A, AI 82906. Discussion and approval of attachment D, RTS Workstation Lease Agreement for the use of State of Texas automation equipment by and between the Texas Department of Motor Vehicles and the County of Hidalgo. This attachment reflects one additional leased registration and titling system.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye. Very much.
Item 17A, Human Resources. Ms.
Good
Reyna.
afternoon, Judge Commissioners. Erika Reyna for the Department of Human Resources. Item 17A, I'm requesting a waiver of the following if applicable for the personnel items listed. I need action on item number 3, the budget amendment policy, personnel-related amendments.
So move.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 17B for the Public Defender's Office, approval to award a discretionary step for the employee listed below after approval of the HR criteria certification in accordance with Section 8.03 of the Classification and Compensation Plan. This is effective October 12, 2021, and for calendar year 2022. Everything is in accordance with the policy. I do recommend approval.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 17C for the Health Department for the COVID-19 Public Health Expansion Workforce Grant. Approve the following personnel actions effective next full pay period, October 25th, 2021, and for calendar year 2022. I am recommending approval of the positions as listed. In item 17C2, approval to revise the classified position list to add the new titles, Health Analyst, Health Strategic Planning Analyst 2, and Health Strategic Planning Analyst 3. I do recommend approval.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
17D for WIC administration, approve the following personnel actions effective upon Commissioners Court approval and for calendar year 2022. This is to delete slots 109 and 161, Clinic Aid 1s. I do recommend approval.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Have a great afternoon.
Thank you very much, sir. Mr. Avila, Urban County, 18A.
18A, we're requesting approval of resolution to adopt the Section 3 plan to comply with 24 CFR Part 75 of the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
And for item 18B, requesting approval of year 2021 Urban County Program interlocal agreements with 16 participating cities and authorization for our Hidalgo County Judge Richard F. Cortez to sign any and all documents and agreements.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
And for item 18C, subject to compliance with House Bill 1295, when and if applicable, the CDBG DR GLO 2015 Housing Program is requesting the award of bids and approval of contract with 8A Builders LLC for the demolition and reconstruction of the following: 3 new units in the Hidalgo County wide in the total contract amount of $256,931 to 8A Builders LLC.
So move.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
And for item 18D, subject to compliance with House Bill 1295, when and if applicable, the Urban County Program is requesting the award of bids and approval of contracts with Clayton Homes for the demolition of existing units and delivery, setup of new mobile homes in the following: 4 new mobile home units in the county-wide area in the total amount of $335,453.36 to Clayton Homes.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
And for item 18E, subject to compliance with House Bill 1295, the Urban County Program is requesting approval of a best and final negotiated contract with Sames Engineering, Inc. in the amount of $36,200, utilizing CDBG fiscal year 2020, City of Donna Street Improvements Funding, and approval of work authorization number 1.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you, Judge, Commissioners.
Thank you very much. Item 19A. Eddie?
Good afternoon, Judge Commissioners. Eddie Olivares, Hidalgo County Health and Human Services. I have a couple of items here. Item 19A, requesting approval of the interlocal cooperative agreement between the City of Mcallen, Texas and Hidalgo County. The purpose of the agreement is for the City of Mcallen and Hidalgo County to provide the South Texas All Hazards Conference for individuals who respond and provide services in case of emergencies involving potential public calamities, primarily in mitigation, preparedness, response, and recovery, and then further described and detailed in the ILA attached herein.
Motion to approve.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item B is requesting approval for Eduardo Olivares, Chief Administrative Officer of Hidalgo County Health and Human Services, to sign and send a letter of commitment to the National Association of County and City Health Officials. The purpose of the letter is to request participation in the no-cost infectious prevention and control assessment training that is intended to enhance the health department's capacity to better respond to infectious threats.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Item C is requesting approval to submit a grant application for the COVID-19 Health Disparities Fellowship Program in the amount of $75,000.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Have a motion second to approve. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item D, sir, is requesting approval to accept the TBPC federal grant contract number HHS 001096400020 in the amount of $437,771 in grant funds and $87,554 in local matching fund for the period of 01/01/22, January 1st, 2022 through December 31st, 2022, and for the county judge to e-sign the grant contract and related documents. This has been part of our budgetary action for the in-kind funds already.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you, Mr.
Thank you very much,
Olivares.
and have a nice day, sir.
Item 28. Mr. Saldana.
Good afternoon, Judge, Commissioners. Ricardo Saldana, Emergency Matters Coordinator, County Judge's Office. Discussion and action for the adoption of resolution for the Hidalgo County Hazardous Mitigation Action Plan, October 2021.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Next item, Emergency Management FY 2022 Texas Commission of the Arts Performing Supporting Grant approval and ratify the applications for FY 2022 Texas Commission of the Arts Performing Supporting Grant and permission to authorize the county judge to sign contract and related documents upon TCA grant approval.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you, Judge, Commissioners.
Thank you. Item 22A, Elections Office. Ms. Lamon?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, Judge and Commissioners. Yvonne Ramon with item 22A, election updates. So first day of early voting is behind us, and we had an unofficial amount of 1,838 votes cast. Now, that was throughout our 28 early voting polling location, but that's 99 votes less than the first day of early voting in 2019. They had over 1,900 votes. So historically, these constitutional elections are low in voter turnout. In 2019, it was a 6.98% voter turnout, where they had a little over 372,000 registered voters. Today, we have nearly 400,000 voters. We're a few votes shy at over 399,700 votes. So 27,000 more votes than in 2019. So where are you? Where are our voters? We've got, along with the 8 constitutional propositions on the ballot, we have 6 local city elections that could be on your ballot. We've got the cities of Alamo, Donna, Edcouch, Edinburgh, La Jolla, and Penitas. So you could have a ballot with mayoral, commissioners, or aldermen, a charter amendment. So do you know what's on your ballot? Well, we invite all of our community to visit our website, because there you can click on a sample ballot app that we have, And you can go ahead and view your ballot. You will know, and you will be able to review those 8 propositions before you head out to the polls. Aside from that, the Secretary of State puts out explanatory statements. Those are statements that help us understand those propositions. You know, sometimes they're a little difficult to read, so review those explanatory statements so that you understand what exactly you are voting for or against. Also, keep in mind, we're countywide. So that means that not only are you able to vote at any polling location in these 28 sites, but on Tuesday, November 2nd, we will have 35 election day sites, and you can vote at any location. So you've got 28 now, and you will have 35 then, and you can vote at any location. Your ballot will be there. So no excuses. Let's be prepared. Review your ballot before you head out, because some of the propositions are long. Instead of it being the first time you view your ballot when you're there right in front of that electronic voting machine, let's make sure we're educated and we're informed before we head out to the polls. And let's look for those additional voters from 2019 and make sure we're asking everyone to get out there and vote. So item number 2 is discussion and approval, and number 2 is approval of the November 2021 general election service contract between Hidalgo County and the following entity for their election to be held on November 2nd, 2021, and that is the City of Alamo.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item B is discussion and approval of the appointment of the Democratic Early Voting Ballot Board members for the August 1st, 2021 through the July 31st, 2023 term.
Motion to approve.
Second.
I want to discuss it. Number 1, it's 2-year term. Number 2, what happens if someone that's been listed in this,
If someone, what, sir?
what happens if one's listed in the ones that we are approving develops a conflict of interest? What are the remedies to any of those situations?
Okay, good questions, Judge. So first of all, these are for a 2-year term for the constitutional. You'll see that their term ends July 31st, 2023. So in reality, this Commissioner's Court is going to have to reapprove members that are submitted from the different parties before the next constitutional. So in reality, this is a pool of members for this specific constitutional election. So what I did is I sent you these ahead of time so that you can review, because this court has the authority to leave anyone out of the list that they submitted. In the end, this court is the authority to approve a pool from which we can then gather the names for the ballot board for this constitutional. So if there's a conflict, if you feel that there is someone on the list that you would like removed and not approved, you have that authority today.
But that was not my question. My question is, I don't know that anybody has a conflict today. I'm asking if a conflict develops later, do we have any remedies to change the action that will be taken today?
At that point, we won't hire all of these for the constitutional. So at that point, it would have to go through legal. They would help us decide if you then recommend someone not to be chosen as a member of the ballot board because a conflict has arisen after this has been approved. So I know legal is on. Is there anything you'd like to add to that?
To look at that issue in the past.
I wasn't able to hear.
No, I'm commenting that we haven't been asked to look at that issue in the past, Ms. Ramon, removing after this election.
Well, is time of the essence to make this decision today?
The ballot board won't, is there court next Tuesday?
No, it's the following.
the following Tuesday. By the following Tuesday, we do need to bring in the signature verification committee to begin to review those ballots so that we are timely by the Tuesday on election day. So time is critical because of the fact that we don't have commissioners court every week.
Again, I don't want to prejudge anybody today, because as far as today, I don't see any conflict with any of the people doing here. And my question is, not as of today, my question is, if a conflict should arisen in the future, do we have any authority to remove anyone listed in this board? And your answer would be, you're gonna take it under advisement, you're gonna find out what's...
You know, based on Ms. Ramirez's legal advice, I would say the recommendation would be given from this court to select. Let's say you're also going to vote on the Republican. There's 17 there, and there's 31. More than likely, we'll be needing 15 and 15. Because right now, the amount of ballots that have come in are not as large, usually in a constitutional. So the selection comes from my office. So at that point, with the recommendation from legal, we would select 30 members, also keeping in mind that some of these members will say no. So again, I would have to refer to legal for a final answer to that question, Judge, because I can't respond. This is just a pool. These are not the ones that are going to be selected. All of them, 100% of them will not. But Ms. Ramirez, would there be a recommendation to leave someone out because there is a conflict, as there was in past years, and we would be able to not select that person?
At this point, we can't make that recommendation because you have not provided even enough members for the pool. You're saying you need 15, and at this point, you don't have.
Yeah, there's 31 on the Democratic list and 17 on the Republican, so there are enough.
So it may be in the future that you would select from the pool of eligible.
Because remember, this list is simply for the constitutional. As the primary comes around, there is another list that must be submitted. And so this basically is just for this election, for this constitutional, which would encompass the constitutional amendments plus the 6 local.
We can look at that issue and get with you on that.
Well, okay, from what I hear, Ms. Juan, is this is a pool of people, and they get to choose from that pool?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll trust the...
And it's for this election?
Yeah, I'll trust the judgment of the board, whatever. So
there's a conflict in the future, then the pool is still there, and we would obviously raise concerns about any conflict at that time.
okay, we have a motion and a second to approve the Democratic Early Voting Ballot Board members. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item B2, discussion and approval of the appointment of the Republican Early Voting Ballot Board members for the August 1st, 2021 through the July 31st, 2023 term.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Ramon. Head Start. Teresa? Flores?
Trying to unmute me here. Good afternoon. We have one agenda item, and it is the discussion and approval to appoint one community representative by each member of the Commissioners Court, excuse me, to serve on the Hidalgo County Head Start Program Policy Council for a period of 1 year term, according to 45 CFR 1301.3D3. And if I would appreciate it if we could go individually and you would tell me if you have someone to recommend or somebody, I'm sorry, to appoint, because the appointment goes through. And so we can go starting with the judge, and currently Roxana Flores is serving, and she can serve another 3 years, Judge. So if you have her or you have someone else to appoint, or if you're not ready to appoint, that would be fine. She'll continue until you have a replacement.
I reappoint Roxana Flores.
Thank you. Commissioner David Fuentes has Humberto Chavez, and Mr. Chavez has 3 years. He can serve up to 5. And so, Commissioner Fuentes, I don't know if you are wanting to.
Commissioner
continue with
Fuentes had
Mr.
to
Chavez.
leave. There was an emergency that developed. He had to leave. He's not here.
Okay. And so, did he mention that he would be approving Mr. Chavez or not?
He did not.
He did not. If he hasn't called you, I assume that he wants to reappoint. But we can confirm it quickly.
Okay.
Somebody want to call, Mando or somebody?
Why don't you skip that one and move on to the next?
Yeah.
Yes. Then we have Commissioner Eddie Cantu. Ms. Ilda Chicheso does need to be replaced because she has expired the number of years that she can serve. So Commissioner Eddie Cantu, I don't know if you're ready to name someone or if you'd like to wait on that.
Abraham Padron.
Okay. I will contact your office for contact information on him because we do have a policy council meeting tomorrow.
Okay.
Commissioner Villarreal, you have Ms. Avelina Peña Segovia, and she has served less than a year. And so at this time, I don't know if you're wanting to appoint her or you're wanting to appoint someone else.
I'm gonna reappoint.
Okay, thank you. And then Commissioner Torres, you have Celine Pardo. And again, she has 3 years. She can serve 2 additional years. And at this point, if you let us know what you'd like to do.
Ma'am, I don't think she has 3 years because I've only been in office for 2.5 years, so I think your numbers are off, but yes, that is my appointee again. Thank you.
Okay, we'll go back and look. It might have been part of the year only then.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. So,
That is how
you will have- yes,
we communicated with Commissioner Fuentes. He said it was okay to reappoint the one that's there now.
okay, Humberto Chavez. Thank you all very much. And so now, the motion is, of course, to be able to do official approval of the representatives.
Motion made to approve representatives?
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you
Thank
very
you
much.
all very
Thank
much.
you.
We'll be in touch with them for our meeting tomorrow. Thank you. You have a good afternoon.
Okay, Planning Department, TJ?
Good afternoon, Judge and Commissioners. Jorge Garcia presenting to the Planning Department. Item 24A1, discussion, consideration, and action to waive a development permit for a waste collection substation for Hidalgo County Precinct 3. Waste collection is located on the west side of El Pinto Road and south of Cenizos Road.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Item 24A2, discussion, consideration, and action to waive a pipeline and utility permit fee for Hidalgo County Precinct 1. Precinct 1 is proposing to install a fire hydrant by boring under mile 11 with a 6-inch water line.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. You want to take all the preliminary approval with variance and then?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll be doing 1A individually and 2A, 2B collectively, 3A, 3B, 3C collectively, and 4A and 4B collectively as noted on the agenda.
Perfect, thank you.
Item 1A, preliminary approval with a variance request, Greener Pastures Mobile Home Phase 2 Subdivision Precinct 1 on Mile Gate Drive and Mile 5 North Road. Variance is subject to Hidalgo County Subdivision Rules, Title B, Chapter 2.4B on the minimum road right-of-way width.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Motion carries.
2A, preliminary approval, Best Subdivision Precinct 4, Mile 8 North Road and Benson Road. 2B, Buena Vista Estates Phase 1 Subdivision Precinct 2, El Gato Road and Bodo Road as noted in the agenda.
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 3A, final approval with a financial guarantee, Agado Subdivision Precinct 1, US Highway 281 and FM 491. Financial guarantee is in the form of a cash deposit in the amount of $4,500 for 3 on-site sewage facility systems and 2,727 with 78 cents for shared driveways.
Motion to approve.
Second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Via Cepeda subdivision precinct 1, Baker Road and FM 1015. Financial guarantees in the form of a cash deposit in the amount of $12,000 for 8 septic tank systems. Item 2C, RBR number 3, subdivision precinct 4, mile 21 North Road and Skinner Road. Financial guarantees in the form of a cash deposit in the amount of $5,400 for 2 filling stations as noted in the agenda.
Motion to approve.
Second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 4A, final approval, J. Leal subdivision precinct 3, located on Trosper Road and Mile 7 North Road. 4B, replat of lots 363, 64, San Joaquin subdivision, phase 3, precinct 1, located on Minnesota Road and Valverde Road as noted.
Motion to approve.
Second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you very much. Item
Thank you. Y'all have a good
25A,
day.
Commissioner Torres. 25A.
Okay. UT Health SNAP Ed Program 1286. One, requesting the ratification of the approval of interlocal agreement between Hidalgo County and the University of Health Science Center at Houston on behalf of its Department of Brownsville Regional Campus to provide Tu Salud Si Cuenta program activities for a period of 1 year commencing October 1st, 2021 to September 30th, 2022. Do you want me to read 2 and 3 as well? And item number 2, approval of certification of revenues as certified by county auditor for revenues associated with the interlocal cooperation agreement with UT Health Science at Houston and appropriation of the same. And 3, requesting the ratification of the approval to continue the payment of salaries for 2 Hidalgo County health workers currently being paid with fiscal year 21 grant funds to start payment of salaries out of the fiscal year 2022 grant funds after approval of the new interlocal agreement with the UT Health SNAP Ed program commencing on October 1st, 2021 to September 30th, 2022.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Have a motion second to approve. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item B, A1 82849, approval to appoint and reinstate new board members to the Hidalgo County Emergency Service District Number 3 pursuant to the Texas Health and Safety Code Section 775.034. The members are Luis Flores III, Gail Capadona, Travis Richards, Aaron Vela, and Patrick Erenuni. Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you, Commissioner. Budget and Management.
Good afternoon, County Commissioners, Judge Diana Huerta with the Department of Budget and Management. Agenda item 26A, a status update on the Hidalgo County Wellness Program. And at this point, I will share my screen for the presentation. We will briefly discuss the Diabetes Management Program, the Teladoc Health Program, and the Employee Assistance Program, as well as some upcoming events that we have. The first one is the Diabetes Management Program, which we do have a total of 219 enrolled members with an activation rate of 85%, and we will be receiving our clinical outcomes this month so that we can see the impact of the diabetes patients that have been enrolled in these programs. The next one is Teladoc Health, and we do have a total of annualized utilization of 49.6% and a year-to-date visits of 1,489. The next one, we do have the Whole Health. We do have a total of 961 as of September 30th. And our new goal with the wellness incentive that we just launched is 1,250. And we are definitely continuing to keeping track of the hypertension screenings, diabetes screenings, as well as depression screening. The Employee Assistance Program is the projected annualized utilization is 3.43. And we are continuing to see an increase in the utilization of this program from the family members and dependents as well. I did wanted to share with you that this month, and actually starting August and September, we hosted the 2021 flu vaccination campaign, and we had a total of 578 employees that received their flu vaccine throughout the 15 on-site events that we hosted this year. And then just some upcoming events that we do have. We do continue to encourage our employees to participate in the Precinct 2 indoor sports classes that we have on Monday to Friday, 5 a.m., 12 p.m., and 5:30 p.m., as well as some of the webinars that we have regarding mental health and burnout as well. And lastly, I do want to invite our county employees to join us for the Hidalgo County 2021 Wellness Fair. We do have a total of 12 live presentations, 3 on-demand presentations, 15 booths where employees can learn about the voluntary products and also some of the other benefits that we have through the county. And we do have 20 seconds demonstration that Ms. Jacqueline Trevino will assist us in sharing at this point. Right? And just in the time that we start playing the video, this is an event that is going to be open also for the dependents and for the family members of the county employees as well. And it's in English and Spanish. As you can see, this event is going to be extremely interactive. They are going to be able to visit different booths and are going to be able to download the information that they might need from the different voluntary products that we have.
Where's it going to be at, Diana?
It's virtual.
Virtual.
Yes, it is virtual, and it's going to be a 2-day event. Employees can go the 24/7, and also the family members as well.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Judge Commissioners. Item 26B, B1 and 2, discussion, consideration, and action to approve the purchase of necessary American Rescue Plan Act expenditures to cover costs for the following public health expenses for acquisition and distribution of medical and protective supplies, including sanitizing products and personal protective equipment, and supplies for detecting active COVID-19 infections and vaccination efforts in order to assist with county public health activities addressing the ongoing COVID-19 public health emergency. The court, having reviewed the agenda item briefing, herein finds that such expenditures are reasonable and necessary for the intended use, as well as the approval of the interdepartmental transfer.
So
We do recommend.
we have a motion and a second to approve. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 26C is requesting approval to submit the fiscal year 2022 Hidalgo County Formula Grant Program application and approval for the county just to sign the county resolution for the Indigent Defense Grant.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 26F is discussion and consideration and approval to provide interim funding to the Community Service Agency to be repaid upon receipt of reimbursement by the grantor for the Texas Emergency Mortgage Assistance Program. The amount of the total interim funding is $495,000. We do recommend approval.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
And finally, item 26G1 is approval of certification of revenue certified by the county auditor for revenues received from interest earnings for various capital project funds and appropriation of said funds. We do recommend approval.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you, Judge Commissioners.
Thank you, Sergio. Up next.
Good afternoon, Judge Commissioners. Dina Trevino for the Purchasing Department.
Thank you.
Item 27A, 1, requesting exemption from competitive bidding requirements under Texas Local Government Code 262.024A4, a professional service.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries.
Item B, presentation of scoring grid of the nominated firms graded through the county's pool of pre-qualified construction management services for Phase 2 project, courthouse demolition in Hidalgo County. A, B2Z, 475, B, L and G, 454. C, Half and Associates, 449, and C, Sames, 459. Does Commissioners Court wish to rank in the order of their scores?
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries.
Item C, requesting authority for the Hidalgo County Purchasing Department to negotiate a service agreement commencing with the number one ranked firm of B2Z for construction management services for Phase 2 project, courthouse demolition in Hidalgo County.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries.
Item 27A, presentation and recommendations by Mr. Lou Arias from Gallagher Benefit Services, Health Insurance Consultant of the medical plan changes. Mr. Arias?
Yes, good afternoon. Yep, can you all hear me okay?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good afternoon, Judge and Commissioners. My name is Lou Arias with Gallagher Benefit Services. I'll be going over items 27B, C, D, and E. I'm going to share my screen here real quick so that we can, so I can share my slides with you. Are you able to see those?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll start off with number 27B, and its discussion or consideration and approval for medical plan changes as recommended by consultant, including opt-in to various legislative changes. The Texas legislature and end up providing us some guidance on the Texas legislative changes. It's mandatory for fully insured groups. Hidalgo County is self-insured, so you have the option to opt in. The first one would require health benefit plans to cover tests or screenings for ovarian cancer. This would be an expansion over the current cancer screenings. The recommendation is that we do provide this since they're doing it on a fully insured basis. And this goes in line with the wellness initiatives there at Hidalgo County. Very minimal impact. If you look down at there at the bottom, it's 0.1%. The next one would be expands the coverage and requirements for diagnostic imaging for breast cancer. Again, this expands the wellness coverage on this particular, for breast cancer, for self-funded, and you would, we do recommend that you opt in. Again, this does have a very minimal impact of 0.31%. And again, it is in line with your wellness initiatives. And the last one would be to amend the health benefit plan coverage for colorectal cancer and early detection. This is already included. It's just to amend it and expand it. And the age prior was 50. It's to bring it down to 45 years of age or older for the colorectal screenings. And again, very minimal impact, 1.6%. And as your consultant, we do recommend for approval and opting in.
So you're on.
So I move on to C.
You're on 2B. Well, I think we need to approve them independently, right, Joseph?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, 2B. Yes.
I make a motion to approve 2B.
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Number 27C. I think I got ahead of myself here. Let me move this here. Number 27C, discussion and consideration and approval of one of the following options as it relates to individual stop loss. So you're coming up to the end of your stop loss year with Aetna as your stop loss carrier. We did get their initial illustrative renewal. You're currently at an ISL level of $300,000, which means the county takes the first $300,000 of risk on each individual. After that, the stop loss kicks in. Aetna provided on their initial renewal a 5% increase or $148,000 in additional premium. To date, or at least through claims through August, Hidalgo has paid approximately 1.2, almost 1.3 million in stop loss in premium, but Aetna has reimbursed zero in stop loss, which means you have not had anybody go over the $300,000. We went back to Aetna for firm numbers since that was an illustrative quote. Here is a copy of what the illustrative quote looked like. If you'll notice, here's the current and the proposed renewal at 5%. So given all of that data that we provided based on the amount of premium paid and the amount of reimbursements are made by Aetna, we asked them to firm up their renewal options. They did come back with the status quo of $300,000, which is what you currently have, at a 0% increase, leaving it exactly the same. But given the information that I just shared with you on the premium and how many folks that have hit, we also asked them to to see what an additional $325,000 option would look like and a $350,000 option would look like. Which means on option one, the county would take on an additional $25,000 of risk on each individual. And as opposed to 300, you would save minus 6.6 under current. And if we increase it to 50,000, from 300 to 350,000, then the savings goes down to minus 12.9 over current. And so to put that all in numbers, Aetna did reduce their initial increase from 5 to a rate pass. So no increase if we stay at the $300,000 ISL. The options that were requested included a $325,000 ISL, which gave us a minus 6.6 decrease or a savings of $129,000. The second option would be an option of 350,000 ISL, which would be a minus 12.9 decrease or a savings of 259,000. Our models show that for a group Hidalgo size, the average number of high-cost claimants who would hit the current ICL at 300,000 would be 6. And if you remember in the previous slide, you don't have any today. So that's why Aetna hasn't reimbursed any. For a 350,000, if we were to look at taking that savings of 250,000, for $350,000 ISL, our models say that there should be 5 who hit the ISL. And with 8 months of data, Hidalgo has 0 claimants who have hit that ISL. There would need to be, if you went to a $325,000 ISL or the savings of minus 6.6, there would need to be just over 5 high-cost claimants to exhaust the savings generated at 325,000. And if you went to the 350, there would need to be exactly five claimants to exhaust the additional $50,000 of risk that Hidalgo would be taking to exhaust that $250,000 savings. Hidalgo had 4 high-cost claimants that hit the ISL in 2020, and Hidalgo paid $1.8 million in premium, and Aetna reimbursed $415,000 in stop-loss claims. And Hidalgo had 5 high-cost claimants that hit the ISL in 2019. Hidalgo paid $1.7 in premium, $1.7 million in premium, and Aetna reimbursed $769,000. So Aetna's renewal in 2020 was a rate pass, and in 2021 it was 4.9. The reason we're bringing this up is the recommendation, since you have paid quite a bit in premium and have not had any reimbursements thus far at the $300,000 level, and you only have one that's even close. The recommendation would be to renew with Aetna at the $350,000 level and take that additional $50,000 of risk on each individual. Again, you would need 5 people to exhaust that savings, and currently you don't have any. And so going into the new year, the recommendation would be to renew with Aetna at the $350,000 option and take advantage of the savings.
Anyone? Go. I make a motion to increase the ISL amount to $350,000 as recommended, right? Mr. Yadiad?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item number 27D. Let me get to that slide because they're out of order. This would be the 2022 proposed health insurance premiums for the upcoming plan year. And speaking with Central and staff, we had been doing cost projections for the upcoming plan year. We didn't want to make any changes to the actual benefits themselves. As you know, the plans typically get hit with at least what we call trend, which is medical inflation. Trend is running at on medical about 9% and about the same on pharmacy on the book of business in Texas. So when we did the cost projections, the projected increase would be a 6% increase to be able to maintain exactly the same benefits. If you recall last year, we didn't make any changes during the COVID year. Claims were artificially low, and you were able to keep everything the same in a time when probably people really needed not to have their rates go up. Things are starting to bounce back, and people are starting to go back to the doctor and starting to reschedule those. So we needed to project a 6% increase, which would mean that And these would start effective 3/1/2022. The county portion would increase by $20 per pay period. So at an employee only, that's still at no cost. But if you're covering a spouse, it's a $13 difference. If it's a child or children, it's $4, and for a family, an additional $17 over current. So the recommendation would be to approve the changes in the contributions and rates for plan year 2022, starting March 1st.
For item D.
Yes.
May I have a motion to do so?
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Last item is number 27E. This is just kind of routine. I believe we spoke about this a couple months ago. We're on year 2 of the Aetna contract, and we're requesting approval for Hidalgo County to exercise the option to renew and extend the second and final year of 2 one-year terms as provided in the contract with Aetna. So we would continue with Aetna through plan year 1/1/22. And as discussed also in previous meetings, this would be their final year in which I'm already working with Sergio and staff on creating a timeline for an RFP on the whole program, the whole package.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thanks.
Item 27-3A, requesting authority to advertise and approval of draft procurement packet for a project-specific RFQ in connection with Hidalgo County Traffic Engineering Study Plan and project management for the new Hidalgo County Courthouse, including the re-advertisement of the project if necessary.
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item B, selection of evaluation committee to score, grade, and evaluate the RFQP responses as submitted by applicants for Hidalgo County Traffic Engineering Study Plan and Project Management.
Motion to approve?
The chiefs, I
Oh,
would take
yeah.
the chiefs, right?
Yeah, the chief. My chief.
My chief.
Same here. We'll just go with the chiefs. I think that's what we've done in the past.
And Judge, if I may, with that motion with your chiefs and/or designee.
Yes.
That's a
Okay.
good suggestion.
Thank you.
Okay. Make a motion to that effect.
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 27B for the county judge's office, we recommend no action, and we'll bring it back next week for approval.
Okay.
All right, next 27C, for precinct 1, authority to purchase 4 Cooperative tractors through our membership with Bybor from awarded authorized dealer Amigo Power Equipment in the total amount of $58,308.88.
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 27D for precinct 2, item A, requesting exemption from competitive bidding requirements under the Texas Local Government Code, section 262.024A4, for a professional service.
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item B, presentation of scoring grid of the firms graded and evaluated through the county's approved pool in connection with job-specific professional engineering services for a storm water management project located in precinct 2. The grades are South Texas Infrastructure Group LLC with 95 points, B2Z Engineering with 98 points, and L&G Engineers with 97. Does the court wish to rank in the order of their scores?
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item C, authority for the purchasing department to negotiate a professional engineering services agreement commencing with a #1 ranked firm, B2Z, for professional engineering services for the stormwater management project located in precinct 2.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
The next item, 27, requesting approval of requesting approval of the following items for the Precinct 2 Regional Linear Park Project Phase 2 as submitted by the contractor Texas Cooperative Construction LLC, as reviewed by Project Inspector Saul Munoz. Acceptance of the certificate of substantial completion reflecting the date of November the 3rd, 2020, and acceptance of certificate of construction completion reflecting the date of July the 28th, 2021.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 3, requesting approval of an on-call professional surveying service agreement with Quintanilla Headley and Associates, Inc. for a project located within precinct number 2.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
27E for precinct 3, requesting approval to execute the final form of professional engineering services agreement for the provisions of on-call surveying professional engineering services with ROW Surveying Services LLC for projects located in precinct 3.
Motion to approve. Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
27F for precinct 4, requesting acceptance and approval of construction contract with the Levy Company for construction of a traffic signal lights project located in precinct 4 in the amount of $140,952.50.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 2, requesting acceptance of certificate of substantial completion reflecting the date of August the 3rd, 2021, as submitted by Hidalgo County Drainage District Number 1 for the Avila Harwell Campus's Safe Walk Community Project under construction agreement with contractor Texas Cordia Construction.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 3, requesting authority to purchase the heavy equipment detailed herein through Hidalgo County membership with Sourcewell Cooperative Contract, awarded vendor John Deere under the authorized dealer Doggett Heavy Machinery in the amount of $439,000.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item G for Constable Precinct 4. A, requesting authority to purchase 12 4RE standard DVR with HD panoramic front cameras and its peripherals with WatchGuard, and awarded vendor through Byboard for a total of $59,410.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item B, requesting authority for South Texas Communications to install the equipment and peripherals under a countywide contract in the amount of $2,265.60.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item H1 for the WIC program. Item A, requesting approval of the memorandum of understanding between Hidalgo County, WIC, and the Mcallen Medical Center in Hidalgo County to provide the Texas 10-step training program with an automatic renewal for successive 1-year periods.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item B, requesting approval on First Amendment to the memorandum of understanding between Hidalgo County, WIC program, approved by Commissioners Court on August 18th. That there's a typo. It should be 8/18/2020, with the following hospitals to add continued nursing education program. That's with a Dr. Hospital of Renaissance, DHR, and Edinburgh Regional Medical Center.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 27I for the Sheriff's Office. Item A, requesting authority to exercise the 60-day grace period extension for Hidalgo County inmate paid telephone system services with Sirius Technologies, Inc., under the same rates, terms, and conditions so as to have the no lapse in service while procurement process is completed and awarded.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item B, discussion, consideration, and action on First Amendment to contract with Sirius for the Hidalgo County inmate phone system due to FCC mandate.
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 2, presentation for award and approval of contracts to both qualified vendors submitting and meeting all specifications for service and repair of sky towers or sky cops through RFB for the Sheriff's Office for the following 2 contracts: Alpha Small Engine Repair LLC and South Texas Communications, Inc.
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item J, countywide, it's the first item, presentation of scores submitted and attached hereto of the following firms for El Paraíso project. ERO with 478 points, Milnet for 440, Alvarado Architects 437, Rofa 446, and the Warren Group 460.
16. Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
So just for clarification, is that to score as ranked or
As
rank
ranked.
as scored?
As ranked.
Okay, thank you. Item B, requesting approval for the purchasing department to commence negotiations with a number 1 ranked firm, ERO, to finalize agreement for award.
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Next item, A, authority to advertise and approval of procurement packet as attached hereto for Hidalgo County prepaid volunteer legal services, including the re-advertisement if necessary.
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item B, pursuant to procurement packet, request an appointment of an evaluation committee and designates to review responses received for RFP 2021-101.
You want to do the same thing, Judge? And add chiefs or?
Yeah, the chiefs or alternative would be okay with me.
A motion made?
Chiefs or your
Or
designee?
designate.
For the what?
Chiefs or
designee.
Yeah.
designee?
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Next item, requesting approval to award the contract for project Type D hot mix asphalt gravel only to Upper Valley Materials LLC.
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
27K1 for the Health and Human Services, requesting approval for business associate agreement and memorandum of understanding between Hidalgo County and Rio Grande Valley Health Information Exchange to provide technology solution providers need to successfully access and use electronic health information for 2 years with an automatic renewal with authority for county judge or executive officer to sign required documentation.
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
The next item, requesting approval of memorandum of understanding between Hidalgo County Health and Human Services Department and Methodist Healthcare Ministries to create access to healthcare for uninsured and low-income families through direct services community partnerships.
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
The last item, item L for HIDA, approval to purchase the following vehicles stated herein from Selsby Ford awarded vendor through purchasing cooperative goodbye with a 300 co-op administrative fee.
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you, have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Judge Commissioners, with your permission, item 28A, 1, 2, and 3, there's no action to be taken this week. Item 28B is discussion, consideration, and action on First Amendment to Memorandum of Understanding between the County of Hidalgo and Lower Rio Grande Valley Development Council by and through Valley Metro for bus shuttle services.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 28C, approval to accept settlement check from Pronto Insurance Company in the amount of $746.61, and this will settle an auto accident claim with one of our county vehicles.
Motion to approve.
Second?
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Judge Commissioners, item 28D is the approval of the 2022 holiday schedule. It has been attached. It is the same number of holidays that we have this year that I'm proposing for next year. There is a couple of caveats. First one being in December of next year, Christmas falls on a Sunday. So I'm recommending, as opposed to Thursday and Friday, a Friday and Monday. It's the same number of days. I'm just proposing Friday. And the second caveat is that the holiday schedule for 2022 as 2021 does recognize the weekend for purposes of holidays. And so with that being said, I will be asking the IT department that when approved and we attach our holiday schedule, that we also put on there that they check with the respective precincts, because the weekend, we do recognize the weekend as the holiday period as well. And so there may be some services that will not be available on a weekend.
Do you need a motion?
Yes, sir.
Motion is recommended.
Second?
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
29A, 29, discussion, consideration, possible action regarding A, county response to disaster health emergency, 1, CARES Act, and American Rescue Plan Act funds. There is no action to be taken this week. 29B, measures necessary to preserve public health and safety. There is no specific action to be taken. And 29C, direction regarding county government operations, including but not limited to essential functions. Judge Commissioners, as we have been for quite some time, we continue to follow CDC recommended guidelines, hand washing, sanitizing our facilities as needed. Again, the health and safety of our residents doing business with the County of Hidalgo is first and foremost, as well as our employees that are providing that valuable service to our constituency. Judge Commissioners, we've already done item 30, closed session, come back out into open session and address the open session items. But I am going to ask, as we do have the option, item 33, that we go back to closed session. It'll take 2 minutes, and then we can come back and adjourn.
I have a motion to go into closed session.
Motion made.
Second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Okay, we're back from executive session. It's 2:55.
Thank you, Judge Commissioners. So that will take care of item 33. There is no, so item 34, we're back in open session. We do have adjournment, but prior to adjournment, Judge Commissioners, our next Commissioners Court session and Drainage District will be November 2nd. Drainage District, 9:30 a.m., Commissioners Court, 10 a.m.
Okay, I'm going through depression here because I think we're about to quit. May I have a motion to adjourn?
So motion made. Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. We're adjourned.
Thank you.